Hello, and welcome to Wealth is Possible, the show where we talk about personal finance and building wealth. We are your hosts, Vino, Vince, and Evan. We'll be discussing various methods of building wealth and growing your cash flow, including the stock market, real estate, cryptocurrency, and various business ventures.
Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Wealth is Possible. On today's show, we're talking about car photography with Micah, aka Spoke Photos, who has almost 12,000 followers on Instagram and has been shooting cars in Canada and the United States for 5 years.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've actually been fortunate to see Micah start from the get-go, like from the bottom, and like it's actually crazy. Like Micah's actually one of the most consistent, most disciplined people that I know. You know, he's been out here in the game even before I remember, like, even like your, like when I first met you, like your picture quality wasn't even like up there, but you're still consistent. Yeah, and I'm like, yo, bro, even the consistency is gonna get this guy out here. But yo, after I seen you, like, you know, refine your product and like your pictures just got like better. They literally get better and better and better. And to me, like, I think, and to everybody, I think that we think like your pictures. Like, I literally have Spokes like pictures all over my walls. Actually,
well, we can put it in the video, right?
It's still under construction, but yeah, my vision wall is like literally primarily like most of Spokes pictures and stuff, and it's like, yo, super high quality. Like I seen the evolution. It's crazy, man.
Thank you.
It's crazy that you're even here right now, but like,
yeah,
you know, we knew you from time. You know, we go way back. So
way back.
All right, so Micah, how did you get into car photography?
Well, I started first off doing like live shows.
Yeah.
Like IMEG, so you just pretty much, you know, like a concert,
yeah,
or like kids play, stuff like that. That's where I started off, and I got a camera from my boss at the time. And then I pretty much bought it off him because I loved it so much.
Yeah.
The Panasonic, I remember what it was. It was crazy, like 40 to like 200 plus 400 zoom.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So I started going, since I'm already into cars.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like, I went to a car show a couple times. I was like, you know, take pictures. Why not have the camera gear?
Yeah.
It won't hurt.
Is this 2017 or before?
Around 2017. Because I was hanging out with my car friends at the time, my little group going around and take pictures of cars. I'm like, seems kind of fun.
Yeah.
Let me try this out.
Yeah.
Had a big show. So they have like Krispy Kreme in Mississauga. They have that show.
Yo, I remember that. That was
big
a
ones
sick
it's
show, bro.
Chaotic.
That was a sick show.
Yeah.
Like, the whole place shut down.
Yeah. I think you took a picture of my Ready K there, remember?
Maybe. I don't remember.
I remember. Yeah. That's like a sick picture of me in the EK. I was like, yo.
Maybe it was then.
It was
yeah.
Spook Photos is sick.
Yeah, pretty much I started doing that, and then, you know, Instagram was still. I had Instagram before, it was just there, but we didn't know everyone's random posts because Instagram was new, right?
Yeah. Instagram was kind of new back then.
It was new. So I was like, you know what? I had an Instagram page for myself, for my Volvo I had, and I was like, all right, let me make a new one.
I swear when I met you, you had the Spoke Photos page already created.
That was still early because I made it immediately.
And you had like the ghost on it at the time. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
There for a very short time. Like, you caught that? Surprised that he caught that.
What's the ghost?
Koenigsegg.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm a big fan of those cars. I like the ghost logo.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Oh, okay,
I didn't even when you showed me the ghost and the logo, I didn't even know it was a Koenigsegg one.
No way.
But then then like after a while, I remember I seen Koenigsegg with the ghost. I'm like, yo, they copied Spoke. This guy's gonna get.
No, I copied them. I like the logo.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, you know what? I need my own.
Okay.
Own thing. Then I put it to Swedish, and no one else has it, so it worked out. But you're saying, I just went to meets, shows, started shooting, posted on my Instagram. I hang with a lot of Subaru people at the beginning, so
okay.
A lot of vaping and shit, eh?
Not much. Not much as I thought it would be.
Wow.
No, it's more like a bit of an older crowd.
Okay.
Mid to later 20s, they're more responsible.
Even your Volvo was like, isn't that? It can still kind of fit into the Supras. I think you had like a cob. You had a cob system on it, right?
No, I didn't have to.
No, eh?
Because it's a Volvo motor itself.
Over
here, and then
that's the Mazda Speed 3 though.
The chassis, yes, Mazda 3 Speed.
But the engine's different.
Yeah, I think the Ford RS, the Ford RS out in
it's
Europe,
like, what's going on, right?
The Ford RS in Europe has the 5 cylinders.
Yeah, so this guy had it was a Volvo T5. So this is actually how we met. So actually, me and Spoke met. Yeah. So for obviously you guys know, but for those of you guys watching, when I used to do car reviews on YouTube, you guys should still go check that out.
Yeah. Put a link to that review. Right?
I'll put a link to like one of my reviews. You'll hear like my squeaky voice. I was like, I was a little kid, but when I first met Micah, I'll put a link to this. I'll put a link to his car review. So that's actually how I met Micah. I think we had each other on Instagram, right, or something.
You guys DM me randomly.
Or yeah, something like that. Because
Yeah.
what I used to do, I used to go through like so for the car reviews to find people.
Mhm.
Eventually, after I had a few videos up, I would go through like other photographers' pages. That's where like we kind of started working together too. Because like
Yeah.
I would go through your pictures to find people to review cars. Because he would go to all the meets.
Oh,
So I would cold DM them
Yeah.
through the through his pic. Do you remember
Yeah.
that?
People ask me, "Who's this Heaven guy?" I was like, "Don't worry, he's legit."
He's legit.
Rents
Yeah,
every
yeah.
car.
This is right after you guys met. Or-
Like no, I remember the day I first met him was
Yeah.
during the car review for his car.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And he had like this sick, like souped up Volvo. I think it was a T5, right? It was a
T5 motor is C30.
C30. The C30 or T30? That was
Oh,
a
C30 and the T5 motor.
Yo, watch the review over here. It's
Yeah,
sick.
yeah.
Yo, 5-cylinder boosted. Yo, literally sounds like a Lamborghini Gallardo,
The
like
half.
cut in half.
It's half.
Yeah.
Because it's like a Gallardo's a V10,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
this is a 5-cylinder,
Yeah, yeah.
which is like it's not like a common engine. It's not a common
No,
engine.
only
Yeah.
Volvo and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Acura.
As like a non-car guy, like 5-cylinder, like what?
Yeah,
I thought it was
what is-
V6,
what is the source,
4-cylinder and V6,
No,
right?
it's fives.
Hmm.
Fives are legit.
It was sick, yo. I remember I think that was the first 5-cylinder I actually no, I drove a Jetta before, but like that was the first built 5-cylinder.
Yeah.
I drove
A
it,
lot of
sick
parts in
car.
there.
That was crazy, man. That was a sick car. But yeah,
Tons
and
of
after
parts.
that is after we did the car review, I think we chilled after, right? We were just chilling, we were just talking and stuff.
Yeah, I think so. The community, car community, and stuff like that. Cars that you should review, things like that.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just talking. We were just talking, and then that's when I found out about spoke photos and all that stuff. And then like I just remember like, yo, he's into video. I was into. No, you're into pictures. I was into video.
Yeah,
It's
switched
kind of like
over.
the same,
I switched over from videos to
Yeah.
photos.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're doing video before.
Guys, you do live shows.
He's do live shows.
Oh,
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
do this
okay.
before we go like a campsite. So we
Yeah.
go for like 2 weeks
Yeah.
or a week and a half. We'll be at a campsite and you have guys in the basement editing the content for the kids. So
Mm.
within the day, you run through the park, or not a park, but campground, taking
Yeah.
videos, people having fun, activities, and then for the night program, we'd go back. Like during the day, we run back to like the wherever headquarters spot we had, like a room like this, probably as small as this we had, and we would just hang out there, go through unload all the footage during the day, and we go through see what we're gonna use every time we're gonna cut this, use this piece. So you're quickly putting it together for the night program. We put like a little video for the kids to say, oh, kids like that, seeing themselves on screen. Right?
Yeah,
yeah,
massive
Yeah,
screens. So everyone, hundreds of people.
That's crazy.
Is that where you got your like the foundation for your like editing your photos? Or did you-
No, it was more of a guesswork.
really?
I didn't know
In the
what I was
beginning?
doing. It was
Okay.
all like every photographer goes through that. Like,
Yeah.
this is cool vignetting, and then doing all these different weird colors and over editing and under editing. So you go through phases of editing, and then you see other people you follow. Like, oh, I should do this. I should do this. But for me, I was more, I guess, adventurous. I'll go deep in one style, right to the end. Like, okay, it's too far. Go back to the beginning.
Okay.
So some of my photos,
That's
you see the
that,
difference.
that's the other thing I noticed about Micah. Like he's always like tweaking and becoming better and better and better, and reviewing himself like all the time,
yeah.
like nonstop. I never seen you take a day off.
I take days off, but it's
but
more
like,
like
yeah.
here I'm thinking.
You're thinking, yeah. This
don't-
is your whole life.
Yeah, for what?
This is
5,
literally
6
your
years
whole-
now.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
been a while.
And like
crazy.
and that 10,000, 12,000 followers he has,
Yeah.
like that's like organically grown. Like he doesn't get people to repost his stuff. He doesn't beg
I
people to
don't
do
ask
anything.
anybody for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never did that. No,
All organic, and like everyone's reposting you because you're taking pictures of their car.
that was the only
And
one.
what does everybody want to show off? Their car,
I
This
figured it
is
out.
literally how to build a brand organically.
organically.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a brand. Like if
Yeah.
you guys are in Canada, especially in Canada, you're even known in the States. But if you guys are in
Yeah.
Canada, and you're in any car community, you know him. Like if you
They don't
go.
know of me. Yeah.
Yeah, or you know of, exactly. And like if you go to a car show with Micah, like every single person's coming up to him and like he's like shaking his hand, like dabbing him,
Well,
and
my
like
wife loves laughing at it. She's
Yeah.
chirping the whole drive home. She's like, I don't smoke photos. She's just laughing because everyone stops me.
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
So let's talk about the brand. Like, how did you come up with it?
The brand, it's a funny story actually.
Yeah.
I think I told you. I haven't told you.
Spook photos.
What happened was back in church days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think me and a girl broke up. We had like a big falling out,
Yeah.
big issue.
Jeez,
So I had to up and left that church and went to a different one.
Yeah.
it's like that, eh?
Just overnight, just
Yeah.
next
Mhm.
week, different church.
Okay.
Then my friends were saying, "He's yo, you ghosted us. What happened?"
Yeah.
I was like, I had to leave. I couldn't be there.
Yeah.
After a while, they said ghost. I was like, huh.
You like Koenigsegg.
Huh.
I like ghosts and I like Koenigsegg.
At the same time, I did the photography thing.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
a little bit in it, but I wasn't fully 100% yet.
Yeah.
I was like, so I put the first name wasn't actually in Swedish because I had a Volvo, so I put it in Arabic first.
Yeah.
Try Arabic.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't look right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got a Swedish car.
Yeah.
Make it
So
theme.
if Volvo used to be a Swedish car, now it's owned by China, I believe. China acquired it.
I think Geely by now.
Or it's built in China or some shit. I don't know.
Someone owns it.
It's Volvo's not Volvo anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they still make the good quality Volvos.
Yeah,
the quality is not dropped off.
Yeah.
But then I did the Volvo name and then the Volvo name? Sorry, the Swedish name.
Yeah.
So I went on Google and typed in Ghost in Swedish.
Yeah.
And came with
Spoke.
But it said differently, like Spoke. I don't remember.
Spoke.
It said differently. I don't know how to say
So
it
it's
properly.
spooky,
but
right?
Yeah.
Everyone called me Spoke. I was like, we're going with it.
I think I was the only guy who called you Spook.
Spook.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask you where did you get spook from?
I looked at him like Spook photos, right?
There's only one O.
There's only one.
I wanted Ghost. I wanted Ghost photography. I wanted Ghost, but someone already had that already.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll play with the names. And like, this is gonna be. It's gonna be Spoke, and then it just.
Okay.
And no one knew who I was at meets because no one knew it was me shooting because I had to wear nothing on me. Just people ask, "What's your Instagram?" And be like, "Here."
Like the name is crazy because it's spoke, like a wheel, right?
Yeah.
But it's not.
What do you mean?
It's Ghost.
It means, but it's a double. It's a double.
It's not that Spoke
because of the accent on the. Is that why?
I think the Ulag they call it Ulag.
Well, yeah.
Whatever they call the name of that thing.
Yeah.
But it's translated to Ghost.
But if you take that off, it's spoke, right?
Yeah, but that wasn't the intention.
But that's crazy that it's.
But did you take it off?
double.
Or it's
no,
not
it's still
there.
there.
It's still there.
I have to leave it.
Yeah.
There.
So technically, it's Spook.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, but that's crazy though. Like, that's just
it just took off that way.
The name is crazy. Yeah.
I didn't intentionally. It just happened. I'm like, all right, something came good from that relationship.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a sick story.
Every darkness has some light, you know.
Worked out.
Yeah.
The name is stuck for 5-6 years later. It's still holding.
Crazy.
A random question. So if you had to sell all your gear and lenses, and you had to keep one camera and one lens, what would it be?
Jeez.
Oof. I like changing lenses a lot. Like I had an 85 mil that I went to. That's just currently in the last probably year.
Yeah.
I traded in for 24 mil. I had that for a couple months. I was like, I need something else. So I got the 24 to 70 Sigma.
Yeah.
So
I have no idea what camera's talking about.
Yeah, I have no idea. But someone's gonna be watching.
And this is a shame because like I used to like shoot videos by you. I did not like. I use this kit lens.
And kit lens works.
It
works.
I've been using that.
Really fancy. One lens and one camera.
Yeah.
I have a Sony R3 and I like it a lot. Like it's part of my hand.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't be it actually. I've gotten to film a lot.
Yeah.
Is that a point and shoot, the R3?
Yeah, in a sense like this, the digital cameras now.
Okay.
You can point and shoot, but who's really putting in auto? Like, why are you putting in auto? Who's doing that? No.
I think we put it in auto.
That's Vino in the back. That's fine. No, but camera to keep was my my Canon A1 program film camera with the 50 mil 1.4 on there.
Sick.
Okay, it's film.
All the photography guys.
All the photography guys are like, yeah, they're coming right
film.
now, right? They're like,
film
oh
so
my
much
gosh.
better, yeah.
This guy's like coming right.
So starting into the just say I know a lot of our listeners, a lot of them are pretty young as well.
Yeah.
Or a lot of them are like they're looking to start up a side hustle. So if somebody were to get into the like photography business, let's just say photography, let's not even go into video. Let's just say they want to go into the photography business. How much money do they need to invest, and what's like a good starter camera for them to kind of get into, and like how did you if you can kind of just show your I know like you had the cameras from like the place where you're working, you got a lot of your cameras from there, right? But just say like you didn't have that opportunity. If you were to go back in time, how would you start off? What cameras would you get if you had a limited budget? And just imagine you're like younger Micah and you didn't have the cameras. How would you get started? How would you get your brand out there? You could even show us how you got your brand out there. You like show some of your strategies that you did to kind of get your name popping out here. Okay,
I would start with camera gear wise to start out. I would say you go to like not Henry's is good. Yeah, because they're the more basic one. You got Downtown Camera, which I've not been to before, but too far. And this type. But I would say go on Kijiji.
Okay.
Find something for under $200. There's no need to go crazy. Like a kit lens or
Kijiji's underrated, bro.
Yeah, you can go on there, get like a nice Canon. Even Fujifilm's a bit more advanced if you really want to get techie. But yeah, a good Canon or a Panasonic or whatever's there as a camera with an interchangeable lens. Go from there. So you're spending $200. There's some cheap Canons knocking around you can grab. Even though I'm a Sony guy, Sony's they're a good starter camera, but you gotta start at least a $500 plus 800.
Yeah.
12, then you're paying a lot of money. Yeah, good Canon. I would say start off.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other question? Yes, that's like 5 questions at once.
Yeah, I know. I asked
So
a bunch of
I need
questions. Yeah.
break them down again.
Okay, so if you were to pick that one camera, like what camera would it be if you had like a limited budget at like $200 or $300?
Yeah, what brand?
Like if you want to step into if you want to start taking pictures,
Cars or anything like photography in general.
just photography in general, or you can just say like somebody, because I don't feel like a lot of people would go in directly into car photography.
No,
Because a lot of people I think a lot of the money's really at like weddings and
Weddings
stuff
a lot of
too.
money.
Yeah. There's a
It's
lot,
a
but
lot of
it's a lot of work too.
it's I did one. I was like, never again.
Yeah.
I don't care how much money you want to throw at me.
Yeah,
I ain't doing it. I can't.
It's stress.
I'll talk back,
It's stress. Yeah.
and then you're in trouble there. I probably, if I went back, the Canon I had, the Panasonic I had was really good actually.
Which model?
I
was it?
remember. I think you used it before. It was like a big, huge lens on it. It's a hybrid camera, so it's more like you do everything with it. Crazy zoom on it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is used for video. So originally we had using it for video at the events.
Yeah.
It was like it has photo mode. Why not put it in photo and see what it can do? So then I started doing that. But I would go with a Canon because it wasn't. Yeah, Canon would be the one that was.
It's like easier to use, no?
Everyone has it.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of switching to Sony now. So it depends on when you start. So back in the day, Sony was not really killing the camera game. They were good.
Yeah.
But Canon was like everyone shot Canon.
Okay.
With a good 50 mil on there, and that was it.
Okay. So like going into like marketing and like just like how you kind of got your name out there. Like how I know you did use a lot of organic methods and you used a lot of like digital methods, like using Instagram and stuff too.
Yeah.
What were some of the strategies that you used to get your name out there and grow your brand organically? Because 12K is a lot lot of followers, bro.
It was more than that, but I went through and filtered all the spam ones out.
Oh my gosh.
I sat down
Thank
and
you,
went through
Base
every
God.
single one. I would say I started out mostly seeing like what's on Instagram already, and I knew that I cannot meet some of these legendary guys with quality. I'm not gonna be cheat. You can cheat it, but everyone's gonna know.
Yeah,
the numbers do show up. You're like, that doesn't add up. That's before the algorithms came in and threw everything out of whack. But I would say, for me, I started off just went to a meet or a show, whatever it was, and started. What if I shoot as many cars as I could? That equals a person, equals one follow. They repost it, and they have 3, 4, 5, 600 more. I had like 100. I think probably met me a couple hundred maybe.
I think you had like 200 followers when I met you.
Yeah,
That's
it was like
crazy.
200. It was like super low. So I was like, I know that if I try and shoot like a Lambo,
and I think your follower to following ratio. I think you were following more people than you were getting follows at the time.
Yeah, because I was meeting people and trying to like understand how they because I didn't really use Instagram, right?
You're like, what is this car?
I actually didn't use it for a whole year.
Yeah,
for a whole not even Instagram for a year. I went like, oh yeah, so I use it again. And then I went. But I would say I shot more cars. I realized, okay, if I shoot the car, as I said, they would repost it, and then their people would see it automatically.
Yeah.
And all you need to do is put my name on it.
Yes.
I was like, if I just do gorilla.
You were one of the only guys who were doing that.
Yeah, people do watermarks, but I was aggressive.
Yeah, he was aggressive.
What do you mean by aggressive?
Look at the pictures that I have on my wall. Every one of his pictures has a spoke logo in the middle and the bottom.
Yeah.
I think
and
before it was bigger. It was like wider, more spread out.
Yeah.
And by accident, I couldn't figure out how I did that, so I had to remake it, and that's the remake. It was smaller. It looked like this is cleaner.
It does look cleaner. But this having in the middle, I feel like it was so different.
Yeah, putting it aside, people put it aside, and people can crop it out, and I still get cropped out now. But I was like, whatever, I'll live. But I seen I think it was OnePlus. Remember the phone company?
Yeah.
They're what, OnePlus 12 or something by now?
Yeah,
the crazy amount of numbers.
Yeah.
But
I used to have one.
Yeah, the phone's legit.
Sick phones. They're actually sick phones.
My friend has one. And it's still working.
No way.
No problems.
Bro, they're solid phones.
So the first OnePlus One, solid phone.
Yeah, click the link in our bio. Yeah.
But so what we did was I saw like what they were doing because they were new, and they made iPhone cases with their OnePlus badge on it.
Why?
Think about it.
I don't get it.
They're now their case saying OnePlus on the back of your iPhone.
Yeah.
When you're holding your phone, what do people see? OnePlus. Not iPhone.
Yeah.
So they did a guerrilla they did crazy marketing like that. It was genius.
Why do they do that?
Because people love phone cases. If you get a phone case for your phone.
Okay.
It was like, OnePlus.
They snuck it in there. Yeah.
You're going to ask, hey, what kind of phone you have to a stranger? No, you're going to see, OnePlus.
Oh, say word, OnePlus.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't, but people that know OnePluses, they do not look like iPhones.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, for sure.
But it was a smart, clever idea that they did. I was like, maybe it'll work out.
Yeah.
I just be very aggressive and shoot as much as I can. Get a name out there. I know it wasn't good.
Did you go up to the guys and actually tell them to follow, or did you?
No,
just
I didn't. No one knew who I was for a year and a half.
Yo, this guy was actually like low.
So when you say aggressive, how many people? How many people were you shooting? How often were you shooting?
I can shoot as many cars as I can.
Yeah, he was literally at like every car show.
Like every single day, or
no,
like,
on my work schedule only on weekends. So
Okay.
I hit up 2 to 3 on Saturday.
Yeah.
Another 2 on Sunday.
Okay.
Every weekend, do like 4 to 5.
That's a lot of cars. That's a lot of cars.
So how many cars do you think you shot in the weekend?
Over a couple hundred, because I do.
Jeez.
Yeah, I do two shows on Saturday.
Yeah.
Or 2 meets, mostly meets, because I couldn't get into shows yet.
Yeah.
Without paying money. But I was like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Now you don't have to pay shit. Now
You'd be surprised.
Really? Eh?
Talk about that later.
No way.
But so yeah, I do 2 Saturday. I get up in the morning and I'll look, Instagram, Facebook. I used Facebook at the beginning.
Yeah.
But Instagram now got bigger. There's a lot of flyers out.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, this one's in Scarborough at like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Hit up that one. Go for 2-3 hours. Shoot what I can. Get out. Drive to the next one, Mississauga. Go there for 2-3 hours. And then they're like, oh, we're having like a barbecue, like a little meetup somewhere else. I'll hit that one up too, somewhere else on the way home, just to shoot as much as I can.
Yeah.
More for practice, not for the numbers.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about shooting as well, I remember when you started off, you're shooting a lot of the you're shooting a lot of like not like people you like to shoot the most like popping car.
Yeah.
You weren't shooting just the popping cars. You were
never-
shooting like the startup builds, like all the younger kids and stuff too, because those guys don't get as much attention. But he was shooting their shit at like
sick. That's
like
sick.
crazy quality and like
Yeah.
tagging them and all stuff. And like, yo, bro, when these kids, especially the kids, bro, when their car gets featured on like it's like a thing. It's like because it's like Spoke or like already like established a name for himself, and when he would shoot these kids, they get super gassed. They're sharing it to all their friends.
Yeah.
Right, and then I think that's how you got a lot of the.
Yeah, I did a lot of that. Like even like I think for 2-3 years I never shot a single Ferrari. Maybe a Lambo because I was there and the guy said, "Can you get a picture of my Lambo?" Like because you see the camera. And someone knows me. I'm like, oh, whatever. But I never didn't shot no supercars, nothing. I shot builds only because I like someone that has the car built for themselves.
Yeah.
Someone spent time and put like see the guys with the freaking crazy camber. Like people think I'm crazy for liking it, but in the sense of I know how much work goes into it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So it's a amount of
it's
time
a piece of art, bro.
and measurement and getting everything rightly spaced.
Yeah. For the people who don't know, like me, what's camber? I think I know what you're talking about.
Some tilty wheels, you understand
Yeah,
like this, right?
Yeah.
And the guys have crazy builds, like
it gives it more of like an aggressive stance, and then like it does.
Yeah, like
It literally a stance. The stance literally just means like
it looks dope.
It's
impractical, but it looks
It's
super
impractical.
Yeah. Been there, done that. Probably won't do that again. But
yeah, then like other guys that do like crazy engine builds.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
And obviously,
some people do both.
They do both, but
Yeah.
I can't keep track of like every engine part on every single car. Like,
Of course.
like you can't do like a Mitsubishi, then do a Subaru, and then do a Civic.
Yeah.
I don't know what every part is on every car. I get a general idea.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay.
The only way you find out is that if you were gonna buy that car, and then like you're like, okay, I'm gonna do the research, see how I can modify the fuck out of this car, right?
Exactly, all the research and
So,
everything like that.
Yeah. And then
So I figured out. So I shoot cars that are being built.
Yeah.
So I've seen cars being built through my page, like Josh Farrell. I saw his Jenny when his early days.
Wow.
And now I was like, wow, now the car's super popular. But I've been shooting from the beginning. So I have like
the
in my
evolution
files,
of it. Yeah.
I have some guys do it like I don't
So
know.
when you were doing it, nobody else was doing that niche, or no?
There's people doing it, but I think everyone was looking.
They weren't as consistent.
Its consistency is very tricky.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of guys that I look up to the photography.
Yeah.
In the like local.
Yeah.
They weren't as consistent as one could be, but their was quality high.
That was my next question. Who do you look up to?
Oh, first I was like Kodak. What?
Where is he? States?
No, he's here.
No way.
Yeah.
Huh.
Can't remember his real name.
I've never.
I'm gonna get chirped for it because I don't know his real name, but I know Kodak. What?
Yeah.
But his quality from the beginning when I started, I was like fanboying his work.
Is he big?
He's more of a people like he's big when everyone knows who he is.
Okay.
But it's not about Instagram followers.
Yeah.
No, of course.
The
Like
follower number is very misleading.
Yeah. 100%.
Like other guys,
in everything.
Yeah.
Even another kid I've seen, a kid with a dream. His stuff is more art than like. Because other people have different styles, but I see his stuff and I'm like, where did you come from? He just started out because he's naturally good at it.
Yeah.
Divided by Zero when I first started out, big fan.
I don't know any of these guys, bro. It's crazy.
I glimpsed him at Driven, I think, and I was like, They're there, and
The
I
names are crazy.
Yeah,
Names are crazy. Yeah.
think a couple other guys. I think it's I forget the guy's name. Is it Big Mike or they're friends? I can't remember. But a lot of these guys, I started with Chris James.
Yeah, Chris. Yo, but I was literally thinking about Chris. I'm like, Chris is actually sick.
He was like before he was Stupid Stance before.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I didn't
So
know
Chris
that.
started off as Stupid Stance. Yeah. And I remember like back in the day, I was like, oh shit, Stupid Stance and shit. And then like I started seeing Chris and shit. I was like, yo, this is sick.
When we first met, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
I knew he changed.
He was really big, bro. He had
changed
like a
some
lot
miles.
of followers.
Yeah, it's still 50,000 plus.
Yeah.
But
Back
he's-
then, bro. Back then, you
He's been
know.
holding it.
Yeah.
He still has it. He still has the account.
Yeah, it still runs. He changed the name to it's Chris James now because he does a little bit different stuff.
Yeah,
He has his own
yeah.
side business now.
He has like
weddings and
weddings and stuff. Yeah.
yeah. But that's one of the guys when we first met. We were laughing. I was like, I'm a big fan.
Yo,
Yeah.
trust me. And it's so funny. Like after you see them and stuff, and you start cracking jokes and shit with them. It's like
Yeah, everyone's normal.
everyone's just a person, you know.
Everyone's just normal.
Yeah.
But just getting hanging out with right people, keeping the right people
Exactly.
around you. No, okay, don't hang out with this person.
Yeah. Of course.
Can't remember who else. There's a lot of guys that local. I like more, not fanboying local people, but understanding we have the same limited cars to shoot. Because guys in the States, they can get whatever they want.
Yeah.
When I go to Florida, I get to see anything.
Yeah.
All kinds of wild cars you see there. But here, it's kind of limited.
Yeah.
So we all kind of know the same set of people. And same car content.
Why do you think the States is more hardcore with their car scene than Canada?
A lot to do with the laws.
Yeah.
The laws there are
More
not
flexible.
Canada. I'm not saying Canada, but I'm saying Ontario in
Like
general.
LA and shit.
LA is a bit tighter. I've been
They're
told.
tighter now. They used to
Yeah.
be like super lenient. Like
But Florida is just wild.
Florida, you can do whatever you want.
If it rolls, it goes.
Yo,
If I was told, I was
that's,
like,
that sounds
I
super
seen-
Florida. Yeah.
I seen some wild cars mashed up, not like built, but like just regular people's cars just missing
No way.
bumpers,
That's
whole
crazy.
front ends. half
Florida's such a
gone.
hardcore place.
But the cars, because the roads are nice.
Yeah.
Most roads are nice, but otherwise the car builds are crazy. 'Cause
The builds are crazy because you can do whatever you want there. Yeah. Wow.
the laws are not so tight.
I would also say like our I feel like our cops like are like super against like thing.
Yeah,
We have also like some kids like they like to do donuts and shit in the middle
mess it
of
for the
the
rest of us.
mess it up for the rest of us. Yeah, like our generation didn't do that shit, man. You
No,
know,
we were all
like,
civil. But all the racing
Yeah.
was done quietly and
exactly.
illegally.
Yeah,
No one-
exactly. Quietly
you
and
got-
illegally. Yeah,
You got invited to those things. You're like,
yeah,
where is it?
yeah.
It
And
wasn't posted up on.
It wasn't
Instagram.
posted. Yeah,
And
yeah.
that was very.
This shit's like the kids like doing like blocking off intersections while there's like other cars there. There's like a bunch of them crowding up. This isn't
Really, eh?
like Toronto, bro.
Really?
They do
Bro,
it-
they're doing some
wild.
crazy shit. Like they're doing donuts and shit in the
Yeah.
middle of intersections,
Wow.
blocking off like cars.
Intersection.
Bro, this is like this
What-
happens
when?
every
What-
weekend.
what-
This happens
what
every
time?
weekend.
But
But
like,
Don't give it the name. Don't give it the name.
yeah, and I'm not saying that no. I'm
We're
not saying any
we're
names,
just saying
but yeah.
there's individuals that like.
There's,
to-
yeah, it's people out there doing that. And then like I seen one recently like the fucking like car like it was like they created like a huge fire and shit.
It's only
Like
thing
it's,
fuel on the ground. I don't know what to do up here, but they get fireworks. They get crazy up here.
yeah, it's like really it literally like if you watch it, it looks like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, it's just.
And I'm like
stupidity.
you see like it's like Pickering. I'm like what the
But
fuck?
they'll show like you see the cams from the cops or whatever, and
Yeah.
you're looking at them like, there's no car guys there. The
Yeah.
cars are not there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause they cannot either if they're stance they ain't going over 100.
Yeah, exactly.
They ain't going that fast. If they're
Yeah.
built, they're responsible. They spend like 20, 30 grand on mods. They're
Yeah. If somebody spend like 30, 40, 50 G's on mods and stuff, they're not gonna risk their license and getting their car impounded by doing that in the
or
middle
even
of the road.
damage. A lot of cars get damaged at those things.
Yeah,
Those
you
cars
know,
are
yeah.
just-
They run over people and stuff. I seen one where they killed 2 people.
Wow.
This is on block.
You can you lose limbs, all kinds of wildness.
It's
I'm like,
insane.
no.
But no, they do that in the States too, though.
the states is just different. It's a bit more wild there. They have a bit more
Yeah.
different rules and
But yeah, I don't know. It's just a different time to be alive. I guess that's cool now. So.
it's the access to cars. It's the access to cars changed because when we were growing up, getting our parents' car was a lot harder.
No, that too. But I also think it's like the at our time we didn't have a lot of cheaper rear-wheel drive powerful cars. Now that everybody has a G35.
Yeah.
Look at the most of the cars are
Everybody
like
has G35.
every time you see those cars, they'll be like G35, G37, like
Or some big
350.
body old Mercedes.
Yeah, rear-wheel drive.
Just or
Yeah.
town cars.
Exactly.
Every town car that time you had one for what, that Grand Marquis you had for a year or so.
No, that was a Ford. That was an Interceptor.
Interceptor, yeah.
I had a police Interceptor, and it had
So dope.
it had the Lincoln interior in it.
That was so dope.
That was like a bus.
I think it was like a detective car probably, right?
No. That
What-
was literally a cop car,
What
and
was
it was converted. It was sprayed. It was sprayed black,
converted it.
and he used it as a as a limo.
Oh,
Like an airport limo.
That's why.
That's why he put the Lincoln interior in
Okay.
there. And it was sick. I had like the red light and stuff in there. It was
very, very cop-like car.
Yeah, I love that car.
That was good fun.
Yeah.
So question. You said you early on you were shooting, every weekend. You're shooting about 100 cars a week, 100 cars a weekend.
Minimum.
Minimum. At what point did you realize, okay, I need to monetize my business, or what point did you realize, okay, I want to start making money, or my following's big enough now, or what was the thought process?
At the beginning, it was a lot of I got a lot of DMs when I first started. With the first year and a half of like, private shoots, I didn't feel comfortable yet to like sell my product to people
for sure
at the quality I was giving out. Cause I've seen what they can pay for. I can see what I put. I'm like, I'm not there. I'm not comfortable taking people's money, even if it's $20-$30. I can't do it.
Yo, you weren't taking. I remember he wasn't taking anything, and like you would like drive further out, like free delivery for your stuff. Like he'd hand deliver like his stuff just so like for the brands and stuff.
Later on down the road, I started when I do prints. I still do prints now. By the time I will hand deliver to people, like the big ones, I go downtown or I go to your condo. I went down to Tobico. I drove the prince down to his place himself in hand. Because he spent certain money. It's like, I can drop ship it to you. When you order something and drop ship, it's like, it's not the same.
Yeah,
now I gotta do certain things because of the ink availability and printer stuff is a bit tricky now because of whatever's going on. So lately I had to drop ship a few items. Yeah. And but in the States, I got to drop ship it. But instead of like, I didn't, for the first year and a half, I told everyone no for private shoots. Yeah. I told them straight up, I don't feel comfortable taking your money yet. I'm not up to quality. And some people not argue, but try to negotiate it. I was like, it's no. And then when I felt confident, I'm like, all right, I'll start shooting closer friends' cars first, and then start branching out.
Okay.
And after a while, I do like one a weekend. I start picking and choosing where I go. Yeah. And like I say, I started going to shows like Import Expo for Brett. It helped a lot with me. Like he was like, come to the show, just do media for me. Yeah. So I'll show up, I'll shoot roll. I get there early, shoot roll in, shoot everyone setting up. Shoot some of the show. People are walking around, so it's a bit tricky, right?
So yeah, rolling is like pretty much like the behind the scenes when the cars are just coming in. So
washing them, getting prepped.
Prep. He takes like the behind the scenes. Yeah, you're more of a lifestyle photographer too, if you really think about it as well. Like even with the pictures and stuff.
Maybe I didn't think of that.
Yeah, you're more of a lifestyle, more than like just like a standard like go to the show and it's a picture. Like
I like getting there early because cars are more separated. Yeah. You get to see the owner. Yeah. And like, okay, I can ID you now, or I can try because there's so many cars to remember. But now I know the person is, and then them seeing me standing at the gate. I don't know if you know the gate at Import Expo, one of the entrances. It's like they're all garage doors. Yeah, they're all the same. But one has a long, you go in, it's like above a tunnel for a bit, and then you get to the venue space to park your car. So I'll sit out there. If it's raining or not, I'm out there.
And it's because of shooter, bro. It's because like literally like locked in there, you know?
If it's raining, I'm getting the rain, but I'm out. But the thing is, what I would stand there, and when the picture comes out, they realize, oh, that was you. Because I would just wave, because the cars are moving. Yeah. So don't just like, hey, what's up, whatever. Yeah. And some guys be like, hey, are you spoke for oils? Because remember, I was pulling up somewhere. Yeah. And the shot angle seems like it was from here. So they'll remember where the picture was taken of the car or the angle. They'll remember who's standing where.
Oh, okay, got it.
So I was like, all right, I gotta show up to a lot of these and start doing that. And I started going to shows. So I started paying for some shows to get in. I just go in there quietly, pay my money, or get there super early. Yeah. They don't catch you. Yeah. Give me a little details.
little nugget, right?
Ghost. He's literally the ghost, you know.
So super early. Be like the first, second person there. Even the first driven.
What time is that? Like how early?
If the show's at 10 a.m., get there by 7, 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it depends on the entrance. It depends on. I ask around like, hey, when's roll in? Yeah. And someone say, oh, it's 10 a.m. for me. I was like, okay.
You get there like 9.
No, that means for them. They stagger it. I learned from the States, especially. They stagger roll in, so it's not like 1,000 cars at once. They're like, okay, 11, 12, 1. 11:30, whatever. Come in.
That's just for like traffic, right?
Traffic to keep things kind of calm. You don't want 500 cars in the parking lot. I've seen that. It is wild. I've been in one of those.
Everyone's like revving and shit, hitting.
Surprisingly, no.
No, eh?
No, because cars are built.
Okay.
They're not making too much noise. They're just trying to keep it quiet, save fuel, and not do any damage to their cars. Sitting idling in park. You don't want to idle for too long, right? Depending on the setup. Yeah. So I would say show up super early in the morning. I think driven one year. Yeah. I was there before. Probably the guys were the employees of the show. Like probably 3 of them were there, and I was already there. And then Dogzilla. No. Oh, he has crazy cars, all wide body, everything.
No way.
He's out from out west.
What does he do?
I think cosmetology and some other things.
Cosmetology.
He's a doctor, some kind of doctor.
Oh, like a cosmetic doctor.
I think something like that. I don't know what he does exactly, but some kind of doctor out there. So then he has all these crazy his own truck.
Is he from Toronto?
No, he's from out west. I think BC maybe.
Shit.
But he bring his cars around with driven at the time. Yeah. I was there before that truck showed up. Wow. So I got to get pictures of the truck unloading. And my other buddy
Wow.
showed up. Hooded Productions, it's the band. He showed up as well. Another photographer showed up as well. It's like 3 of us. We had all these cars to ourselves.
Wow.
So now you get to meet the owner if they're there.
Yeah.
The guy unloading the cars from the truck. They're usually nice guys. They're having a good time.
Yeah, they love their job.
They're unloading Lambos or whatever.
Yeah,
some
yeah,
crazy
yeah.
car they're
Crazy
unloading.
cars, yeah.
Even special vehicle transport. You have the flatbed air ride one.
Yo, bro, I actually want to get that guy. I actually want to get him on the podcast.
He's a really cool
Especially- yo,
dude.
he's
Really cool dude.
That guy's a G, bro.
I shot him when he first showed up
Yo,
with the car seat.
he built that thing himself, no?
I don't know. I think so.
So
Don't
so
quote
this
me
that's
guy
his
named
business?
Special Vehicle
Yeah.
Spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he created his
I
own.
think his name's Dan. I
Okay.
think.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure, but
Is
his
it
name is Special Vehicle Transport, and he transports like high end, like hypercars, supercars,
And everything.
and his truck thing, like the flatbed, it's not even a flatbed. It's like a compartment, and it's bagged.
So it goes right on the
It
ground.
goes right to the ground,
So
and
all
like
the
that's
cars
what you
can
need
just-
for these cars.
Yeah.
So to get the slam cars on, he slammed his fucking.
Oh, okay.
He like bagged it.
Yeah, he has a few of them. I think he has more now. He's opened more.
Yo, he's
fleet.
he's really big now.
Where's he based? Here?
Yeah.
He's Toronto.
Okay.
based.
Toronto.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
first saw him at like those, the Pickering meets, the Pickering, Mississauga meets at that Rona, the old Rona or Lowe's. They abandoned it. There's a big parking lot they had them at all time.
Not
all
too
the time.
sure. I'm
They had
pretty sure I've probably been there, but
Tons of meets. The meets are all the
Yeah,
time back in the
yeah,
day.
yeah.
Like every weekend there was a meet. It's big.
bro, I haven't
big.
gone to meets like that in like years, bro. I haven't had a built car in a while, you know.
No, I didn't. I obviously had the Volvo that was not built yet. It was a stanced out first. Before
Yeah,
I
yeah,
threw
yeah.
money
No,
at
still,
it.
even if it's stance, like I still go in, you
No,
know.
people still show up anyways for with the
Yeah,
regular
yeah,
stuff. But yeah, that's where I met the tow truck guy called tow truck guy.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
had the airbagged thing. And I shot it. I was like, this is
transport.
this is
That's
amazing.
actually very smart. Like that's a niche business, bro. Like, and
Then-
he's making money, bro.
A couple years later, if I remember, I see him at auto show delivering cars for different people.
Telling you,
He's making trips
Damn.
on the flatbed. I'm like,
yo, he does long distance trips too, bro. He goes from like here to like Alberta,
I think he
BC.
probably has a crew by now.
Insane, bro.
Yeah, you get on. He's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
One of the nicest guys I
I'd
met.
love
We
to
should-
learn
we should-
about
we
that.
should get him
business,
on. We
you
should
know?
get him
It's
on, yeah.
crazy.
Did I answer the question?
Yeah, like monetizing your business. Like, how did you monetize your business?
Pretty much went for started doing private shoots. But I did so many. I was so up into the meet and show culture.
Yeah.
That's all I would post.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened.
Yeah.
So I was like, I went to Florida in 2020, and when COVID hit, I was like literally on the plane and flying back before they put
Oh, wow.
the place down.
Wow.
I got lucky that the perfect timing.
Yeah.
So it was more like I was doing so many meets and shows that I never really did individual shoots much. I wasn't good at them.
Yeah.
But especially shooting black cars, I hated it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to do this, but I had to do something somehow.
What's
So
the best color to shoot? Is there like a color you think
anything
looks
that's
nicest?
matte, anything matte or satin.
Really? Why is that?
Reflections.
Oh, okay.
You can control what you want easier.
Okay.
But then I started shooting private,
Yeah.
and then I would make most of my money from selling prints after shows. Like
Okay.
all the show content's up, DM me what you want printed.
Okay.
Because that was the only print. Because now they're saving money on shoots.
Yeah.
Because I'm spending $200 or $100 on a photo shoot.
Oh, okay.
They
It's
spend
already
15,
printed.
20
Yeah.
bucks on a print. Their game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you'd have the printer at the show.
I did it once.
Okay.
But that was hectic. I'm not doing that again.
Really, eh?
That was mad
Why
crazy.
why not?
Because I think one Import Expo was season closer maybe.
I feel like I was there.
It was
for that
chaotic. 'Cause I was like, all right. 'Cause I went to a couple other shows with
Yeah.
a booth, and the printer wasn't there though. I would say I offer selling prints. I'll shoot the show and you buy prints. And people were like slow on it
Okay.
because it wasn't live. So I was like, all right. Talk to the owner of Import Expo. I'm like, what's the idea I want to do? Help me out. He was like, all right. I spoke to another guy actually. I spoke to one other guy. First funny story.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, the show's coming up for this in 3-4 weeks. Can I, rent your printer, borrow your printer? What do I need to know? He gives some obscene price.
What do you give?
I forget, it was years ago. Some price. I was like,
Who's the guy?
I can't help the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
He helped me out too. He helped me out
Okay.
on my journey too. But at the same time, it's like at a certain point, I was like, what's a bit pricey?
This is like a big commercial
No,
printer?
no,
Or
it's
what
small-
is it? Sorry, small printer?
Oh shit.
13x19 max print.
Okay.
That's what he was doing. That him and another guy were doing that at another show.
Yeah.
At shows.
Yeah.
At another shows they were having that I got invited to. I
Yeah.
was like, that's a good idea. So I was like, all right. I just took it back in my head.
So you didn't end up going with that printer? I think you ended up buying a printer,
bought a
right?
No, I was on the road going to a show in
Yeah,
Oakville.
yeah.
I think I was driving to a show in Oakville, and I
Yeah.
called him. Hey, buddy, can I rent your printer for whatever? He's like, yeah, this is a much, and then you got to pay for me being there. I was like, what? He's operating the printer.
Yeah, he's operating.
I'm
Okay,
like-
okay.
I can understand that, but I'm like, I can't afford that.
Yeah.
I'm going into this with $0.
Yeah.
So I was driving the road. I'm like, I pulled over. I pulled some exit because it's a meet. I can get it whenever I want to get there. I went on my phone and looked.
KGG.
No, I went to Henry's.
Oh
I
shit.
wanted
Okay.
a warranty.
Yeah.
Went to Henry's. Found one on the way. pull up Henry. He's like, hey, how much for the printers? I was like, oh, it's $300. I'm like, you went for $280.
Yeah.
I bought it right there on the spot.
What was it? Was that cheaper? Was it cheaper than the rental price?
The rental price would have cost. That was a one time.
Yeah.
Would cost me probably more than half of that printer cost.
Yeah, it's not worth it, bro.
So I was like, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
So when I was in the store and I walked the store.
Shout out to the kid though. You know, you try to. Yeah.
I seen him the other day actually. Went to the other show. I was like, "Well, you still around?" He's like, "Yeah, he's still building his car." But you know, time everyone thinks adjust, right?
Yeah.
People move around.
Yeah.
People get different stuff, different businesses. But yeah, so it ended up happening. So I bought a printer and then talked to the Import Expo owner and I was like, "All right, so what I want to do." He's like, "Just bring a tent." I went to Canadian Tire.
Yeah.
Went to Walmart, I think.
Yeah.
Got a little cheap tent.
Okay.
But before that, I had a tent from before. $100, you know, those cheap ones, the gray ones.
Yeah.
Put that thing on, put it in the show indoors, and all right, said everyone, hey, I'm offering prints. I think it was like $10. I mean, it's super cheap. It's affordable for everybody. I'm like, $10, only today. I'll show you a car at the show, live prints.
Yeah.
And they, you know, I'll get, you know, a few people.
Have you ever sold your merch and stuff at shows or
No.
also like when you can you also talk about like how you started your merch business and like, you know, how you started like doing all that?
Well, I think before I did the prints, I was doing sweaters. So I had an idea.
Oh, so that was the first.
It was sweaters first.
Okay, merch came first. Okay, before the
But it was
print.
like everyone's doing merch. It was the thing to do, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll do the standard Instagram photographer template.
Yeah.
Do merch.
Yeah.
So I did merch. I was like, let me try it and only make 25 or 20 some copies of this.
Yeah. How do you go about starting that though? Like
I just found a printer.
Yeah.
Found a guy that makes the hoodies.
Yeah.
No way.
I'm like, I think.
Well, you had your own printer.
No, not at the time. No.
Okay.
Had
Do you have
nothing.
one right now?
I can make my own t-shirts, but I'll talk about that after.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so I went to the what's his name was. Oh, I forget his name right now. Kevin knows what.
Kevin, I know Kevin.
Yeah, okay. I still talk to him sometimes. Yeah. So I went to him like, hey, I want to make 25 shirts.
Do you want to plug that his business? What is it? Do you know
I don't know what it's called.
You
now.
know what it's called? Okay.
No. I remember.
You can put it in the description.
I think it was Sticker Factory Global.
Sticker Factory, yes.
At the time,
He's
yeah.
actually really big, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
And his work is like quality. He's like
I think things change over time, right?
Yeah.
So then, that's why I want to make 25. I think it's 25 or 20 hoodies. That's all I want to make.
Yeah.
That's what the old logo. And that's all I want to do.
Yeah.
And then sell them. So I sold them like 50, 40, $60, whatever the price was at that time.
Yeah.
That's how I sold. So then people didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
I was still kind of low key, but then other photographers were wearing my hoodie.
Yeah.
So people thought they were Spoke.
Oh.
So people were like, "Are you Spoke?" They're like, "No," because they have a camera.
Yeah.
You have a camera in your hand, automatically you're wearing the Spoke logo. They think it's you.
It's because they're a ghost, bro. Like for
Yeah.
the longest time, like most guys didn't even know who it was. And
That's sick.
And that was
That's
part
crazy,
of the.
yeah.
That was part of the.
I had the long zoom.
The look. Yeah.
That basic camera
Yeah.
had a crazy 400 zoom maxed out.
Yeah.
I could shoot across the parking lot. No one know it me. I could shoot people's faces.
It was like a sniper, bro. It'd be like.
I'll sit on the curb, like, just hanging out and be like picking off wheel shots, people standing around, people joking, having a good time. So that's what I started out doing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I sold a hoodie.
And nobody knew who it was. It's almost like Deadmau5, right?
Yeah.
Early days Dead Mouse. But yeah. So I figured then they had merch stuff. I started doing the hoodies.
Yeah.
Those sold out immediately.
Yeah.
But I was like, only 125 or something like made. That's it. And if they have it, people still have it till now.
That's crazy.
I made like one-offs for certain people, like people in my life. They want to support the brand. Like, I'll make you one.
Yeah.
Like, I go on, was it Visprint?
Vistaprint, yeah.
Vistaprint.
Is that where you got it from?
No.
Yeah.
I went on Vistaprint and made random ones for people.
Okay,
so
okay.
People are still wear it till now. They're like, oh, I love your hoodie. It's still good quality. They wear it.
Yeah.
Sleep in it.
The quality, the quality and like the design is really good.
I was big on quality.
Yeah.
I hate having hoodies that wear out too fast.
Yeah.
So I was big on quality. But
no Gildan shit, right?
Yeah, we don't
Bro.
fuck with Gildan on this block.
That's promotional shirt stuff.
Yeah,
It's different promotional.
Yeah.
Quick little, here's a freebie. That's what it's
Yeah.
good for. But yeah, then I think I kind of backed off.
What are some good brands that you can get that are sweaters?
No, Gildan has some good stuff.
Yeah.
They
It's
pay
just
more
the low.
money.
It's the higher tiers.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Yeah, like that was it heavy cotton or like heavy style or whatever. The weird name.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Fruit of the Loom is still not the best. There's other ones I can't remember. But you can just go to the store and like a regular store and get good quality. Like even Amazon shirts are pretty good.
Yeah.
No way.
Jack Jones.
Jack and Jones. Yeah.
I love Jack Jones.
Really, eh? I don't know.
I know.
I find Jack and Jones clothes like it shrinks after like one use.
You gotta depends on how you wash. You gotta take care of their clothes. Quality. I have so many Jack Jones shirts. I have almost every color.
I'm such a guy. When I wash my clothes, I just take my shit.
Yeah, I learned.
Press a button.
I never use fabric softener. So
Yeah,
my
I don't use
wife's
fabric
like,
softener.
You don't use fabric softener? I'm like, no.
What does it do? Does it like actually soften the
It
fabric?
helps the clothes. It doesn't destroy the clothes as fast.
Really?
Because I destroyed one of her shirts doing that.
No
She's like,
way.
my Starbucks shirt's ruined. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you're not using fabric softener? I was like, no. She's like, we don't use that here. We were working in a shop for so many years.
Yeah.
I wore uniform my whole life, so My dad used to wear a uniform. My mom would wear a uniform.
Yeah.
So why bother with the fancy?
Yes.
Slap, all uniform people.
Anyway, you're saying the fabric softener preserves the clothes, eh?
It makes it nicer.
Huh. Why am I just finding out about this?
Because we're dudes. We're not worried about fabric softener.
Yeah, bro.
You learn something new every day.
Clothes,
Yeah,
clothes
legit.
fit. The clothes fit. Why
Yeah.
bother?
Actually, yo, watch. Well, next episode, my clothes are gonna be glistening. You know.
A permanent press and dryer.
Exactly.
Then I went to. I think after a while, a couple years, I did. What was it? Shopify.
Yeah,
Shopify.
yeah,
Right? Went on there, made a whole store. Went on crazy. The whole work.
yeah.
And I'm like, but it's drop shipping. I sold like one or two hats. One guy in the States, right?
You had like stickers on there and stuff
Yeah,
too. No?
stickers. Yeah, I worked there for a bit. I was like, this ain't it. I wasn't putting 100% into it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it wasn't crazy margins either, right?
Yeah, I wasn't giving 100%, which is
Yeah.
on me. I should have gave it I was doing photography and videos.
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta pick one. I can't do both.
Okay.
I want to give 100% to one.
Yeah.
So I couldn't give 100% to like
Both, yeah.
To the merch.
Merch.
Yeah.
So I backed off.
Okay, you backed off. Okay.
So I've been thinking of ideas going back and forth, and I figured out over the last week actually what I want to do. I'm not saying what it is yet.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm
How
still-
did the sticker thing start?
stickers? How do I do that? I think
What made
People
you buy
ask me-
the machine and everything?
Oh, that's recently. It was just cheaper
Mm.
for
Oh.
small stuff because I wouldn't want to go to the big shops. and
Oh,
say-
you were getting the stickers made before, and
yeah
you
before
started- okay.
for certain things. People wanted I wanted a windshield banner or spoke. I was like, you sure? It's not that long, bro. it's that.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's like, yeah, I'm great. I'll get it. So I went to a shop, got it printed. But the one orders, you're not making much
It's
money.
not profitable, bro. And you're spending so much time on them too.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? It's easier if I get my own little Cricut, do that, and cut them out. Then I bought the heat press. Made a couple things for some people for myself.
Yeah.
My mom mostly because she wants stuff for family, whatever. I was like,
Yeah.
all right.
Hmm.
But it's not using as much as I want to use it. So I was like, you know what? Clothing merch, there's so much of it already.
Yeah.
A couple guys are killing the game right now.
Yeah.
There's a guy I met, So Scare. He's like killing it in the game. Justin, A6 Inside with errors and the other one. A couple other guys, they're killing the merch game. I was like, all right, but I'm a photographer. If I start doing that merch, I can't do both.
Yeah.
Because the time I've seen these guys spend on their business is they'll leave somewhere early, like a car event, and go home and get to work.
Shit.
I was like, I can't be leaving car events in the middle or like standing at a booth. Because when I was doing the printing thing at a show, it was genius.
Yeah.
Problem was, I had to go back and forth. Back and
Yeah.
forth. And next to it had a line.
So did you take the photos and then edit it and then
Print it right on the same spot.
That's crazy.
How long is that
That's
for
crazy.
one photo? How long would that take?
You're fast with editing the photos though.
That's early days.
Huh?
At the
So
Oh,
show,
back
yeah.
then, right? Yeah.
probably 30 seconds or in a minute. Quick edit, nothing serious. Quick
Quick
little,
edit?
I told them so they get to stand next to me
Yeah.
as I edit their photo,
Yeah.
and then they say, "You print and wait, stand over there. We print it for you."
Yeah.
They pay $10-15, whatever. I think it was $10. Super cheap.
Yeah.
But how many people did you get? Like 100 people?
Oh, tons of people.
Like 100 people at least?
Probably I don't know. I made a lot of money.
100 times 10. That's 1,000.
Not that much. No, because the thing is, I remember, hey, I made a lot of money at the same time, but I had ink and
The ink,
paper.
yeah,
no,
yeah.
of course.
That
yeah.
that kills you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So
I
how
mean,
much ink did you buy? Did you buy ink like extra ink?
I went to Amazon. I went on Amazon.
Yeah,
so you had
stocked
refills on
up.
you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I brought a lot of ink with me.
Yeah.
And a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of
Paper. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I had a one standard size. Like everyone gets 13 by 19. There's
Yeah.
no. I want to. No, none of that. This
Yeah.
is the size you get. This
Yeah.
is the money, and this is the printer.
Yeah.
And if it's and we would know. I'd tell the guys, hey, if you see one line of funny color, go through a print, cut it right there. Don't waste ink on the whole paper.
Yeah.
Cut it off fast and hand it out.
Well, were you trying to make money, or was it more marketing for your
It was
brand?
more of an idea.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to not half-ass the idea. You think I'm saying, but more like
Yeah.
I want to see it through, to see how
Yeah.
it works out, and that way
It was like an experiment.
I want
Yeah.
to see now. I do a lot of stuff is for the other younger guys to come try it. 'Cause
Yeah.
a lot of people are
Yeah.
scared. They're like, I don't want to do this. I'm like, just go try it.
Yeah.
It won't hurt.
Don't
Yeah.
be a pussy.
Well, not that, but
Yeah.
I can't say that now.
Yeah.
You get it.
Really?
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't
what?
know. Everything you can't say. Well, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I'd like to do a lot of things and try it out first
Yeah.
before, like, I want to give it a good run. I don't want to
For
say, maybe if I bring the printer, but say I only shoot for half of the show, I just went back and forth. After
Yeah.
like 30 minutes I've been here, I'm like, all right, guys, sorry. The line got so long.
Yeah.
Before I had no line.
Yeah.
Like at other shows, nothing.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not working. Then I slowly had to tweak it. So probably by Import Expo was my third show with a tent
Wow.
before I figured it out. Because obviously when you
So
start
you
out,
just had the printer the one time, or how many times did you have to bring the printer?
printers the first time, but before that I was setting, hey, I have a print here. Here's my sample prints from home.
Yeah.
But I would never bring the printer
Oh, okay. Okay.
because it was still expensive at the time, like $300. I just
Yeah.
dropped on a printer. I don't know what I'm doing. I
Yeah.
flew in the back of a Volvo, bouncing around on the highway across the city.
Yeah.
That's not covered by warranty, right?
No, it's
Yeah.
being shaken around.
Yeah.
But then I was like, you know what? I gotta pull the trigger on this. So I think I had the vault. I think I had the C. I had the CHR at the time. I had it back and I brought it to the show.
The CHR's comfy.
Oh, it's comfortable. It's static now, anyways. But
Yeah.
but yeah. So I put everything. I loaded my whole booth, everything in there. I drove to the show, put the booth up, and then it slowly at the beginning it posted it was happening. I was already selling prints like crazy. My whole apartment. You've seen it before. I was living in Markham.
Yeah.
It was jammed wall to wall. There was a workshop. Turned into a workshop some days. I was like, okay, printing on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Give it in the morning. Start printing.
Yeah.
And print off everyone's stuff and then have it, stack here for everybody. So I was like, you know what? I'll print it the show. I'll risk it. I think I'm safe enough to. I got Brett said to help you out. I was like, all right, no problem. I'll borrow the printer, and then it was chaotic. Even the show ended, cars were rolling. I think there's a few cars left, and I was still printing. People were standing there waiting for their print.
But that definitely got your name out there even more.
Yeah.
No?
But then as I left, I told every other photographer, like, buy a printer. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for everybody else.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Don't. I've seen it online. I was like once a week, I at least watch one YouTube video about photography or something to keep my mind to learn something.
I remember one of your intentions back in the day was to have Spoke as a household name. You said you wanted everyone's house to have at least one picture with a Spoke.
People still have it on their wall. They'll send me a picture.
Bro, all my pictures have Spoke photos on it. Like my whole wall. That's crazy.
That's sick.
But I would say it's a printing that made a lot of money for me at the time.
Okay.
And then I learned, okay, then COVID happened real quick.
Yeah.
So I had to adjust. No more shows, no more meets. I was like, I gotta shoot private.
Yeah.
And then beginning of COVID, shooting private was almost impossible.
Yeah.
Because you go on the highway, you're by yourself. You're like, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
I still pushed it. And then now as it happened,
you're like, yo, I'm a what is it? I'm a
was it media? I'm a journalist or something like that.
Nah.
I had no excuse. You have a stance car bouncing on the highway.
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? Like what like there's like specific jobs that
essentials.
Huh?
Essential jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
Essential, yeah.
You're like
I was not essential at all.
You're like I'm an essential service, right?
No, but I still pushed it. I went, kept shooting.
Yeah, this guy's whip is on fire, so I'm gonna take some pictures.
Yeah.
But I would say then I had to adjust to that quickly.
Yeah.
So I had to figure out a payment structure, a package to sell.
Yeah. How do you decide on price?
That's the tricky part.
Yeah.
Is because there's so many, unfortunately, but fortunately, it's like
because you basically are deciding your margins, right?
Yeah. At the same time, there's in
What you wanna
Toronto,
make.
there's so many photographers here.
Yeah.
Like you go to some shows, you would know. It's worse now. It's not worse, but it's good that people are learning.
Yeah.
But it's so many photographers, it's out of control.
Yeah.
So now pricing your price is tricky because in some cases I'll shoot for free.
Yeah.
And some guys shoot for a couple $100.
Yeah.
And guys in the States, they charge a lot of money.
Yeah. What's a lot? What's the charge?
A lot. I seen like $400 or $500
for like a private shoot.
Private shoot.
But is it subject to quality and shit too?
Crazy quality.
Okay. Yeah.
They have different levels.
But they're like they've been doing it for a long time.
They're established. They're famous.
Okay.
They're like they work for companies as the media, the professional photographer. Like they're the guy. But obviously, take them from their actual job or take them from something else, and pay a lot of money.
For sure. Yeah.
So at the beginning, under $100 I would charge because it was low.
Yeah.
But obviously, I was one of those people that charged so little. I know the other guys were probably complaining. But I was like, I don't feel comfortable charging $200-$300 yet.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
But now I'm there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm up to 200 now.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable charging. But obviously, inflation now is
700, right?
no. Inflation's so high now. I'm like, I gotta charge more because now I'm spending more time editing. Before for meets and shows,
More fuel costs to get to you.
quick little 30-second edit out the door.
Yeah.
But for private shoot, now what I like to do is now come like how Heaven would do, interview you. But I don't interview you. I took something from you. Actually, it was I would meet you.
Yeah.
You go out, like you meet me at Scorpion Center.
Yeah.
Meet up at the Milestones is there?
There's a Milestones there.
Right.
There's probably Milestones.
Okay,
Yeah. There's Milestones. Yeah.
Let's meet up at Milestones, right?
Okay,
You go there. So that's the shoot location, for example. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So what we do is I'll talk to you for a bit. I wouldn't camera would be in my hand, but I wouldn't shoot you. I'll talk to you for a bit.
Yeah.
Learn about your car a little bit.
Okay.
Learn about you, so I know what style to shoot the car in.
Okay.
So I know what you're open to. So instead of like shooting a car, let's say you like nature.
Yeah.
But I brought you to Milestones. But I can tell you vibe with nature nice. I'm like, you know what? Let's go down the street.
Yeah.
And it's nature shot. So the last car I shot was a Mark 6 Golf.
Wow.
Really cool guy.
Yeah.
Super chill guy. I'm like, I got a location. So it was more, the Leslie and Highway 7. The crazy commerce section of all the buildings in the back there with the structures.
Yeah.
So I brought him there, and everyone uses this. I used to use the top level.
Yeah.
For the sunset, for the lights, and you're on top of a building. You're with a building. I was like, we're shooting on the ground level.
Yeah.
Right on the ground where people pull in to go to work. So I started using that flower boxes. The flower boxes just showed up there. Have you seen the one with the red flower box?
No.
Want to pull it up? Show Vince. It's a Mark 6 Golf shop, but I think in the
Is this your recent ones?
recent ones, yeah. I used the flower box was there.
Yeah.
Flower boxes were put on the side.
Yeah.
I was like, let me use it in the spot, in the shot. Because I've been
Yeah.
there before at night.
Yeah.
I used it at night. And I was like, maybe.
This one right here.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one right there. So I used a flower box. Because the car is kind of gray, dark gray, black almost.
Yeah.
The lights are faded red. I was like, wait, I can make this work. It's overcast.
Yeah.
So now I know the guy. We're talking for a bit. We're chilling. I'm like, all right. I know what I need to do.
Yeah.
So I shoot the car more for the person's personality
That's-
if I can.
That's sick. That's
Right,
sick.
and then because people can just shoot, you can do I have an actual head-on shots.
Yeah.
So stuff like this. See, like if you go back and see the picture of the
first
tire,
one.
the tire getting like folded.
Yes. That's fucked.
Some people, you wouldn't get this Vinth,
Yeah.
but it's like getting that fitment just right is a
Yeah.
big deal for some guys. So
Yeah.
I see
Okay,
that he
okay.
spent a lot of time doing that.
Yeah.
He's proud of getting it just perfect.
Yeah.
So I make sure I get
That's
that.
a clean. Yeah. That's a very clean golf.
They're very well. I did a lot of cleaning up, anyways. I did a little extra cleaning to make it look smoother.
Yeah.
But I don't go too far off the deep end.
Yeah.
I've been guilty of over editing a lot.
Oh, okay.
When you start over editing, you don't know until someone's like, "Hey, I want to rein it in." I
Yeah.
was like, "Thank you." So sometimes I'll ask other photographers,
Yeah.
other guys, even if they're
Am I
smaller,
doing too much, right?
even smaller, younger
Yeah,
ones.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, "Hey, I mean, it's named Arta Visuals, young
Okay.
kid. I think I met him when he was 14.
Okay.
I saw his work. I was like, "Yo, who is this kid?" So I DM'd him once. I'm like, "Hey, what are you? How are you 14 years old at doing this? You're shooting this good at 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can only imagine at like 18.
Yeah,
19,
no, for
20,
sure.
When I'm my age." So I think once he DM'd me, he's like, "Can we go to? I think I want to shoot your car." I was like, I drove all the way up to Vaughan, picked him up. My wife picked him up, and we drove to some location he showed me. He's like, "Hey, go ahead, shoot." Because it's more of a because you want to learn. So now sometimes I'll send him a photo.
Yeah.
I'll send people random photos.
Yeah.
Say, let me know what you think. Here's a couple options. Because sometimes you're looking at it for so long, you don't know. So like, am I going overboard or I'm doing something wrong? You're doubting yourself. So I was like, you know what? Let me ask 3-4 people.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
the editing challenge started. I was like, I
Mm.
need more input on this photo. I'm not sure what to do with it. So I go around and ask.
Talk more about. Tell us more about the editing challenge.
Oh, we finished the monetary thing, right?
Yeah. Monetizing. Yeah.
The monetary part, I would say, is private shoots where you make your money.
Private shoots.
But you got to spend a lot of time to get there.
Yeah.
Because you can do private shoots all day. You can do 3-4 a day if you're
You
trying.
had to be somebody to do private shoots.
You can't. Well, not for me.
Well,
But if you're starting,
yeah. If
You're
you're starting
starting out,
off,
yeah.
yeah.
you gotta be very confident with your work. And,
Yeah.
and obviously the person has to be willing to give you the chance. They may know that you're not the
Yeah.
best, but they are willing.
Probably start with people you know, obviously.
Yeah,
Right?
always people you know.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
And then you start working out from there. People get confident and say, "Yeah, he's legit."
Would you do it for free for
At the
people you
beginning,
know
yeah.
in the beginning?
At the
Yeah. So
beginning?
nowadays I shoot cars not for free, but like
Yeah.
if you're hanging with your buddies, I throw a couple shots in. Like, hey, don't worry about it. I'll 3-5 photos. Even like you have
Yeah.
a duel, like a shoot would happen, and the guy would bring his friend just to hang out. I'm like, bring the car in because it's not gonna hurt me extra 5-10 photos.
Yeah.
For being there.
So like, you do they? Oh, obviously, I'm assuming they always get. Is the price including the prints or is
Now
it?
I made that package now.
Okay,
Before
okay,
was there wasn't in there. Now there is, but now I put one picture, one
Yeah.
photo, one print in there, and
Yeah.
then you get like 1 year of 15-20% off the rest of your prints. So if you say, hey, you know what, I have a lot of people come back. I realized that over time.
Yeah.
So I said, you know, why not? But then you come back within the
It's
year.
like a loyalty kind
yeah,
of thing.
like a discount. I'm not gonna give you a discount card. You don't.
Yeah.
It's not chat time.
Yeah.
We can. I know you.
With like a stamp.
We have a good. We have a numbers exchange. Just
Yeah.
shoot me a text and say, I want this other one printed. And now one other guy downtown, he would say, oh, I want this for my other wall over my couch.
Yeah.
Here's one as canvas.
Wow.
So I'll go get it printed canvas, and instead of me drop shipping it, I'll ship it to my house. Make sure it looks good.
Yeah.
Then I'll repackage it and deliver it to their house in hand.
Oh, that's sick. Personal touch.
Like, because the person spent money.
Yeah, for sure.
They spent over $100 maybe or more.
Mm.
I'm not gonna say here. And the guys in the States, yeah, I kind of have to do drop shipping
Yeah.
because it's more cost effective that way. 'Cause
Yeah.
I gotta go.
But you drive to the States to give it.
I gotta drive all the way to
Yeah.
the print shop,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then drive to Staples to get a shipping thing. I'm like, it's gas too expensive.
Yeah.
I'll drop ship to the States.
Yeah.
But a lot of times when I do
That's
First class fitment.
that's the one. Yeah.
Okay.
By was it Can I Beat Christian there? He had those shows.
I have no idea.
But
I wanted to see.
yeah, but I sold
just
the
do
prints
real
to
estate now.
Americans. Some
Yeah.
Americans want some prints. So sometimes I'll sell a digital copy to them.
Yeah.
So here's digital copy, go print it. So I make less money, but it's less hassle for them because now they gotta wait. And I still wasn't sure about shipping to the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because there's a lot of trickiness and they gotta fill the whole form. I was like, this is too messy.
Yeah. I went through that with eBay selling basketball cards.
Yeah,
It's
It's a hectic process.
it's so cheap to ship within the U.S. In Canada, it's insane, right?
drop shipping they have address in the U.S. and address in Canada. So
Yeah.
they have two places to ship out of. So I'm like,
Yeah.
this site works for me. It does what I need. Don't leave discounts because you're a photographer or whatever.
Yeah,
They give you discounts on that, but most money is printing made a lot of money for me. That paid my rent.
Wow, yeah,
Say
that's
word.
crazy.
Okay.
At one point, that was paying my rent for me. I
No
was
way.
like, this is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not all of it, but it was paying a lot.
And you still have like a full-time job as well.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I had to balancing is
Don't
tricky.
forget that.
Yeah.
This is a full-time job.
And plus other stuff I do. I do other random stuff.
Yeah.
But pretty much, yeah. So printing, and I say everyone buy a printer. Everyone buy a printer.
You're essentially printing money.
Literally, because
Yeah.
paper is a little pricey. I give them that, but quality.
So the ink is cheaper than the paper.
My printer right
print.
now, no. Well, yes, technically is for each. I have like 12 cartridges. It's crazy in my printer. It's crazy number.
Because it's very
What's a-
complex
But I
colors.
did that. So
Yeah. What's a good brand for a printer?
I say Canon.
Canon.
Canon's legit.
Okay.
There's other ones I don't know too much about, but Canon, because it's more Canon's photography.
And you said like $300.
$300, yeah. I may downsize. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a cable get caught there.
Yeah.
But yeah, $300-$400 to buy a good printer. Get some good paper, some Canon paper, some of
Yeah.
there's other brands. Henry's is always legit for that.
Mm.
Some good brand paper, because there's some paper I bought before thinking save some money.
Yeah.
You waste money buying crappy paper. Because I didn't really have anyone to ask, because no one was really doing car photography printing at that level.
Yeah.
There's not much. There's very few guys, and they probably just outsource it.
Okay.
But yeah, monetize wise, there's private shoots is where the money's at.
Private shoots.
But you got to get up there. You can do like $80, but you don't realize $80 is not much.
Yeah.
Because remember, you now got to spend your personal time on an hourly wage.
Transportation, gas.
You're paying yourself to sit down for a computer for 4 hours.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Get nothing?
Exactly.
I do shoot cars for free sometimes. Just we're here hanging out. You know what? I want to shoot a car.
But you're very generous.
I'm very. Cause I want to learn and I want to help people out. Because other younger guys
Yeah.
are coming up, like, yo, come along with me. We're going to this place. We're going to the States. You'll come along. Like Low Spec Media, Josh.
Yeah,
You know him?
No.
Well, we're going to Buffalo. There's a Buffalo show called Battle of the Border.
Okay.
Literally the first exit. You cross the border, first exit.
Oh, wow.
Boom, you're there, right in the town. Shows right there. I'm like, yo, come down. It'll cost you nothing.
Yeah.
All you have to do is bring your passport. Literally, we're going across the border. I'm going. Gas was cheaper.
Yeah.
Let's just go. He's like, all right. So a bunch of us went down. Like Chris was down there, Lendel's down there from Driven.
Wow. Yeah.
We all shot the cars there.
Shout out to Lando.
Walked around for a bit, shot a little mini video because the streets are empty there during the day. It was weird vibe there.
Really? Yeah.
Nighttime's crazy. Daytime, ghost town on the weekend. It's
mad weird.
the Buffalo Stadium's out there. But meet some cool people though.
Yeah.
Really nice people there to meet.
Yeah.
So in that sense, it's a lot of like testing and learning, trying new ideas, losing a little bit of money because otherwise how are you supposed to know?
Yo.
I can't ask Heaven how to do something. He's done it, but then it's gonna be different for me.
Yeah. So
Completely
learn by
different.
experience, obviously.
You have to learn by experience.
Yeah.
For sure.
Only way.
So you recently got married, so congratulations.
Thank you.
I was actually there. It was actually a pretty nice wedding. Sky like
That's how close we
the
are.
Mary Browns and everything. Yeah.
Like Mary Brown's. I had a Mary Brown's there. I've had that for a while.
Yo, it's crazy. Sky had Mary Brown's at his wedding.
We're the first ones to have the truck at the wedding.
That's crazy.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy.
I shot in the dark.
Crazy.
I actually emailed them.
Yeah.
Because
No
I
way.
think when we were riding, a couple of car guys were riding Mary Brown's hard.
Yeah.
Because we were loving Mary. Because it was new to us, right?
Yeah.
To neighborhoods, we're like, we had the wedges in the rims, all kind of wheel stuff. We're doing crazy.
Really?
Riding them hard.
Okay.
And then the one guy from Mary Brown's that made the Spicy Mary. He's the one that formulated the sauce for that.
No way.
He DM'd me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk for a little bit going on. He's like, yeah, I'm the one that made the flavor pretty much, helped make the flavor. I'm like, cool. I'm like, one day I was like, quick question. You guys have a food truck, right? Like, yeah, it was still new. Can I get it for my wedding? I was like, yeah, email this guy.
Sick.
And it was super cheap.
That's sick. Yo,
Super cheap.
So after you got married, I noticed that you haven't slowed down on your going to your car shows and all that stuff. And your wife is actually there with you
She
at
wants to
all
come.
these. Yeah.
She doesn't know me from the life beforehand. She knew that I was doing something, but she didn't know what it was. Because we worked at the other gig where I learned doing the filming live shows. That's where we met. So she knew I did something else, but she didn't know car community. What's
So
this?
after you guys married is when you start taking her with you to the car show.
She wanted to come along a bit more for it. We live together now.
You live together now. Okay.
It's more
So
easier
how
to-
is that? Like she's like pretty much always on like vacation, going to the States and stuff, right?
Yeah, she likes the vacations.
Yeah.
And she likes the free stuff.
Yeah.
Because now it's weird. Getting free stuff is weird.
Yeah.
Like someone's like, here's a hat, here's a shirt, here's a this, here's that. I'm like, I'm not used to this.
Yeah.
Because I grew up not asking for anything.
Yeah.
If you want something, my parents like, you want a cell phone?
Yeah.
I'll bring you tell us, but
Yeah.
bring your cash up hand.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, don't ask anybody for anything. Don't ask. I never ask for a repost. I never ask unless it's someone, someone's some family stuff, but not my
Yeah.
person, but someone else who wants something
Yeah.
helping out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but otherwise, no, it's just more of a. She likes coming along,
Sick.
experiences that. Now she's like seeing how car shows are running, and she start in her head now because she went to school for event planning. She's seeing how they can be improved. I was like, don't tell everyone the secrets.
Yeah.
If I want to have an event one day, maybe
Yeah.
then I'm gonna need your help with all the ideas for. Because I've been to so many events, so many shows, and like even Sema's another level. You couldn't even explain to somebody. Is like you see what could be fixed, what could be tweaked, like how rolling can be done differently. Because in the States, rolling's very organized.
Yeah.
They're strict on everything.
Yeah.
They have very strict rules. And then in Toronto, it's a bit of a mix up. Some are good, some are bad, some are just the whole road shut down. And the States, same thing. I see the whole area completely.
Would you ever
Gridlock.
want to like host a car show, like a big thing, or is that like super intensive and shit?
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. I'd probably like to plan it in a year in advance to make
Yeah.
sure it's legit. And I'll probably do it for the photographers, not for the people.
Yeah.
Not for the spectators.
Yeah.
I'll make a whole show dedicated to photographers
Cool.
because having space to shoot a car doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
Why is
okay.
that?
Actually, does. Before I lie, it doesn't because people want to make more money and get as many cars in the show. Some guys space it out nicely. Some guys get the big venues that everyone's spaced, so everyone gets space to shoot. Like you spend like $1,000 doing
Yeah.
a door panel.
Yeah.
You want everyone to see your door panel.
Yeah.
But if the cars are like this, no one's.
I remember. I feel like we spoke about like doing like a car show a while back, and then
Yeah.
I think I don't know if this was in Canada or the States, but I remember there was like a group of guys that were photographers, and then they had like they went to some abandoned factory or something, and they made the cars. They parked the cars in the abandoned factories in positions so that photographers can come take nice pictures of the cars. It was like and it's more like a museum exhibit. I don't know if we spoke about this, but
Probably not, but I've seen that done before.
yeah, I think it was with Porsches. They did that. Like it was like an abandoned factory, and then it was a car show for the Porsches, but like it was like they used the environment to park the cars.
very important.
Yeah.
That's a cool concept.
Yeah. So
If I can pull that off, I would.
you should do that, bro. There's a bunch of abandoned stuff I could pull it up on my like on my system.
We'll talk after.
Yeah.
No, but, like, I was offered one guy DM me. He's like, "Here, I got his warehouse space downtown. It's like $15,000." I was like, "I'm sorry, what? In what way am I gonna make money on that? I gotta like invite
for a
people
day. Like he wants to rent it out for
the day. I'm like, how am I supposed to get that many cars in there?
Yeah.
Downtown. So which dance guy is bringing the car? Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And they got convinced me to trailer their car downtown for a photo shoot. I gotta pay this crazy amount of money for a venue for.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful venue, the wood warehouse and the windows. And like, no.
We should find these like we should do like a car show in like some abandoned like factory.
But be very careful.
Yeah. Like
Be very like I would do more photographers only,
yeah. No,
not
for
for
sure.
spectators.
No, for
So
sure.
all the video guys can come in. And I think Tuner Evo does this, if I'm correct, or Slammed Enough. One of them did this. I got a media pass, and applying for media pass in the States is a lot harder than you think.
Why is that?
They have requirements.
Mm.
Because fitted here, they have it. I think I didn't get in for 2 years.
What?
For the first year, I shot all the cars in the parking lot because they usually have guys park the cars outside. I was like, I'm not gonna go in. I'm gonna shoot every car in the parking lot and wait for the cars to roll out. And I
Yeah.
spent only gas money. Then I think after a while, fitted had a requirement to get a pass.
What is the requirement?
I think a certain amount of followers, or if you're good enough.
What the hell?
It's weird, but it makes sense. Hear me out.
Fit is really big.
It fits, but hear me out though. That's how it works in the States, and here too, because there's so many photographers. Every kid can. You just go to the store, buy a camera.
Yeah,
walk
yeah,
in
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
I should
makes
get a
sense.
media pass. It's like, who are you? So if they see your followers are like 5,000, okay, you put time in. If you see your followers at 200, but your quality of work is really good, they let you in.
That makes sense because people could just finesse the followers, right?
You can cheat the followers,
Yeah.
but if your work's crap,
Yeah.
your work's your work.
Yeah.
You can't.
Exactly.
You can't BS your photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people can see, hey, this is not good. Why you're in the show
Yeah.
for media, for example, right?
Yeah.
So they're more strict with media pass. You gotta pull the whole form plus letter of intent,
Oh shit.
which I can't find my letter of intent now because I need it for another show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't want to reuse the same one, but
Yeah.
it's Sema, same thing.
Okay.
That was hard. There's a lot of work, a lot of type, filling out forms and this and that. Even when you got there to get a night pass. So now imagine being in those big convention center alone with the cars.
Mm.
They're not letting you just walk around with.
Background check, right?
There's a slip. They only allow 2 nights for the whole week. And I'm walking through there. Now you have these cars that are crazy builds.
Very
one build.
expensive. Yeah.
One of one builds. I'm walking around these cars. I'm mind blowing. I'm shooting them. No one's in your way. It's quiet. Some guy comes on a little thing. Let me see the papers.
Yo.
Literally. I put my paperwork out.
It's like Germany, you know?
He comes check. He looks at it like this. Looks at it. He's like, all right, good. Have a good night.
Huh.
because things get stolen there a lot.
Yeah.
It's the big show. It's a convention. It's not a car show. It's a trade show.
Okay.
Sema's like really big. It's like one of the biggest, if not the biggest.
I've seen cars from Japan who like guys like crazy gold diamond stuff on their cars. Even like some of the cars you have there, the Ferrari on the wall there you got.
Yeah.
That from Sema.
Which one? The 458.
The far one by the Bugatti.
Yeah, 458.
That's from Sema.
Yeah.
The one that's with the Porsche. That's from Sema.
Oh shit! That's the parking lot of Sema though, right? Or
that's the show lot outside.
Wow. See, yeah, I need to go to Sema, bro. What am I doing?
Yeah, just go there even as a spectator.
Yeah, I would.
It's an experience.
How much is it?
Just go find a shop and go with them.
What do you mean find a shop?
Have a shop register and then you just go as a tradesperson.
Really?
You pay for it. Yeah, you got to pay some money, but
it's cheaper.
I started to pay for my hotel. Passmag. Shout out to Passmag for providing the media pass for me.
Huh.
I said, here's a media pass, pay your way. I was like...
Is he a plug?
No.
Pass Mike? His name is Pass?
No. Passmag's the magazine.
Oh, shit.
This guy.
Mag.
Passmag, the magazine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pass Mag. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
They said, if you want to hear it, because I used my content before.
Yo, I think Pass Mag used to follow me back in the day.
You're doing a lot of car review stuff.
Yeah.
That
And they're huge.
They're huge.
I'm like, I remember, I didn't even know who they were at the time. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I knew of them, but I was like, oh, it's a magazine. Like, I'm not going to get in a magazine. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I'm not that good. Then I
Yeah.
realized, if you want to go, probably media pass. I was like, huh. I think it was 2 or 3 weeks out. It was a very quick time. Turnaround.
Yeah.
I was like, should I pull the trigger on Vegas or not? Because I've never been in Vegas in my life.
Yeah.
I'm going to go by myself. I was like, you know what? It's an opportunity. I'm going to give it a media pass.
Yeah.
I found the swoop flights.
Yeah.
And I went.
You fly in like first class and shit. You're like,
no.
I'm actually.
Swoop is not that bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Not beside the time adjustments, but the seating setup, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Then I went to Sema, I was like, overwhelming. Because Vegas, then cars.
Yeah.
So now it's like both of them
Yeah.
at once. But it's a lot of. Let's see. What were we talking about again? I forgot already.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I was gonna ask you,
the
what's
next
your favorite car you shot? You had to pick.
Ooh.
What's your favorite car?
Yeah, what's your favorite car first, and then what's your favorite
I
car
don't
you
have
shot?
a favorite car technically.
You can't.
I can't choose one because
Yeah.
I see so many cars. And
Yeah,
all
that's what I
cars.
thought. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's cars and there's people's builds.
Yeah.
Some like fans of people's builds because the amount of work they put. Like like Sanjay.
Which
Sanjay with RX-7, the red one right there.
Oh yes.
It's orange now.
Is that Sanjay's RX-7? That is Sanjay's RX. Oh
Yeah.
shit! I just noticed that. That's been on my wall for like a year.
So Sanjay's RX-7.
Yeah.
Well, we see each other in passing, but I actually went to a shop one day to give him a print. I think he won. Yeah, we're at CSCS and he won an award. He's giving to his dad, and I shot him giving his award to his dad. I'm like, here.
No way.
So he bought the print. So I went to deliver it, hand deliver it, because I never met the guy like fully.
What does he do for work?
Body shop.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
But wait, so this is the part where it's crazy.
Yeah.
So he's like, I went to a shop. He has RX-7. He's an RX-7 guy, rotary guy, through and through. This guy puts the what gearbox? A BMW gearbox. There's a TSG, whatever it's called. The paddle, the
Yeah.
Tiptronic one.
Yeah.
From BMW on his rotary,
Why?
and he figured it out.
Huh.
No one else can figure it out. The companies cannot figure it. This guy figures it out.
Huh.
I'm like, this car, because he spent time to figure out his whole computer system to bypass every single system in the BMW transmission system, just to get his car to run with his rotary motor. And he made it. And if you heard this thing, if you get a chance,
It's amazing. Eh?
it's bang, bang, it's just immediate shifting. You're like, why does RX-7 sound like that?
Yes.
That's crazy. But I think I like builds, but I think I don't have a favorite one. Like I seen like some crazy stuff, but nothing really said. Like all the classic stuff I saw at Sema was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like you seen body work, you haven't seen these guys' body work.
Yeah.
It's like better than factory.
Yeah,
It's flawless.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the glosses.
It's like made with passion and shit, you know?
Yeah, some guy sat there with sandpaper
Yeah.
and did it. But there's no
Felt it
favorite
out
car.
and shit.
I
No.
couldn't.
Yeah.
I don't have one because
Yeah.
I'll see something I'm like, that's actually really dope.
Is there anything you want to shoot that you haven't?
I usually now I DM people when
Yeah.
I travel. I DM them and say, "Hey, can I shoot your car?" And they're,
Yeah.
like thinking about my.
You don't even ask anymore. You're like, yo, I'm shooting your car. Come to the out at 5, right?
No, my buddies like do it with me. Yo, meet me here.
Yeah.
It's like I found a dope spot. But some guys, if I'm traveling,
Yeah.
if I go ahead of time, I'll say, "Hey," to the people that
Yeah.
run the event. Can you give me a list of some guys that are there? Can I shoot the car?
Yeah.
I did a little bit in Calgary, but a lot of times it's like I don't really, I can say it, like favoritize any of them. It's more of cars that are interesting to me.
Yeah.
Like I shot that Acura Vicar. Remember that from back in the day?
Oh,
The-
shit.
call it
I seen
Georgia-
that. I was like, yo.
the Georgia
Wait a
Vicar?
second. Is that the one I saw on YouTube?
No.
So basically, I searched spoke photo on YouTube
It's
And-
recent. It's recent.
like 2 days ago, and there's a video on YouTube of your shoot with the Acura. It's like a purple Acura.
Yeah.
Is that what
Calgary.
Is that YouTube?
Zach Wheeler.
Yeah.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no way.
'cause he was doing YouTube. I didn't know he's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Actually, I bought one of his hoodies, his jackets, not knowing he's 9 Lines,
Oh shit.
the brand. And I guess want to bring it over for me. And then I met him in person. I'm like, the 9 Line plate. I'm like, you're 9 Line? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh snap! I bought your hoodie. I bought your jacket. It's pretty dope. But yeah, they were shooting whatever, and he's taking a video, but I didn't click in. He's a YouTuber.
Oh yeah.
So I
yeah.
saw the video. I was like, this is dope.
Yeah.
It's really
I
dope.
was just like, let me search for spoke photo. Let's see what comes up on YouTube, and that's what came up.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So we're shooting for a bit. Yeah, that was a really interesting shoot.
Yeah.
Really cool.
I should put spoke photos on your car on your YouTube video, your car review.
Add it now.
Yeah.
The views go back up again.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He wasn't
Yeah.
spoke photo then.
He
right?
wasn't supposed to.
I was
Be.
like,
He was, but like low key.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
starting out. I
He
was
was he was Micah Russell.
I was still Micah there, knowing who I was. I liked
Yeah.
it. It was quieter, but now like, I made a mistake once. Wear my own merch to a show.
Yeah.
Never again.
Yeah.
Because I got ID'd so
Yo,
many.
I used to call you Mika. Remember?
Yo,
I let-
Mika Spook.
Yeah.
I let it slide. I was like, I don't care. Eventually, you'll get it right.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yo, let's talk about storage before I forget. Like storage for photography for anybody who's like new to photography, videography. Like, yo, what do you?
Storage is something that gets overlooked. I feel
Yeah.
it is. It does.
At the beginning, early days, I made a big mistake. I'm
What'd
like,
you-
all right, I'll load up a computer, load up all the photos. I'm like, I got this, nice.
Yeah.
And then ran out of space.
Yeah.
I had to delete stuff. I had to delete RAWs. Big mistake.
Yeah.
Some guy comes to me like, yo, can I get the RAW of that photo? Because you're obviously better at editing than me. I was like, sure. Make
Yeah.
something there. I'm like, I can't find it because I deleted it because I ran out of space. That's embarrassing.
Oh my god.
Because now the guy's
Yeah.
upset now. Not upset, but he's
Yeah.
kind of sad.
he's,
That
like,
yeah.
he's like, you fucking peasant, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
I look back at him
You
like,
deleted the raw.
I deleted the RAW like an idiot. Like,
Yeah.
I knew better than that.
Yeah.
But I ran out of space. I needed space for the new content. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, no,
How much space did you have back then?
Probably 500 gigs.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
And
Okay.
before I was shooting like crazy. I was shooting everything.
How many do you
Yeah.
have now?
Gigs? I have
Terabytes. Yeah. How many
Terabytes,
terabytes
yeah.
do you have now? Oh shit.
13.
13. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. You,
I have two hard
you're
disks.
good for a minute.
And I have, no, more than that actually. 2 hard disks. I have a 3 terabyte sitting in a drawer just for backup. In case one, just, he knows.
Yeah. Yo. Oh
knows.
my gosh. I know.
Anything can happen to your hard drive. So I
Yeah.
have even though if it breaks, it breaks, but I
Yeah.
have a spare one to load content on just in case I need to back up something.
Yeah.
Then I have a couple portable ones for the road.
Yeah.
Even like my computer's now filling up. I'm literally running. I have a 1 terabyte in the laptop,
Yeah.
which I modify that thing like a Honda Civic.
Mm.
The thing has tape in there holding it together at this point. but yeah, I say I have 16 gigs, 16, 17 gigs.
How about
No,
cloud?
terabytes,
How about
terabytes.
cloud storage? How
Uh,
much do you have?
200 gigs on Google Drive.
Yeah, we have that too. Yeah.
But
How
If
much?
I-
We have.
We have 200. We have
Yeah.
200.
A good cheat for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is buy a Chromebook,
Okay.
log it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, automatically get 100 gigs for free.
For
No
life.
way.
For life. For life.
I still got it.
No way.
'Cause I bought one used for like $90 off
Yeah.
some lady for my mom. Mom still
Yeah.
uses a Chromebook for like
Yeah.
4 years old Chromebook, and like, oh, since you logged it in, here's 100 gigs free gigs.
Ah.
So far, I have the 100 gigs still sitting there.
Yeah.
We should buy some shitty one. For
I remember when like cloud
I don't know
storage.
if it still works now.
Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
made a lot of that thing to write down. Because people cash it on, I'd be like, hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can use Dropbox.
Yeah.
Dropbox is legit, and WeTransfer, that's for transferring stuff. I don't like. I
Yeah.
like Google Drive. I like
What-
people who have access to it.
What are good brands for hard drives, and what's a bad brand for hard drives or storage?
I'm not downplaying Seagate, but they
Yeah.
can get their act together a little bit.
Really? Eh?
Your Seagate one failed on you.
Was mine Seagate?
I
Yeah.
think so. I had a Seagate one too, and I put that thing. At the moment yours failed, I'm like empty.
Bro, guess how much my shit cost to get the data back?
200.
800.
Jeez.
And I
And
don't
how much
get-
is a hard drive?
The hard drive itself was like 160.
Just buy the. I think. Thing is, Seagate's tricky. The small stuff, I've heard people more than one person have the issue with it. Now, the first person had
The one that I had,
same
like
silver top one?
A
Yeah.
lot of people
had
had
the
issues
same
with.
issue with that one. Like,
But in
bro,
that
I-
scenario, like, would you recommend like backing everything up to the cloud so that doesn't happen, or
It's
like
like
just
give
pick a
and
better
take.
brand?
Get an SSD.
Or
spend
better.
SSD.
Okay.
But the SSDs were expensive back in the day.
Yeah,
They're more cheaper now.
Yeah, I have like 2 T5s in my bag. Well, I have one from before and one
One
for
from
us, yeah.
Walter's possible.
Yeah, solid states don't. Even the small thumb drives, they're like super small now. They can load stuff on. That's good to have just as a cold storage built to
Yeah.
the side.
It's crazy, like how quickly those small thumb drives, like before it was like 2 GB was like a lot, and then it's
And-
like now it's like 32 GB you can get in a thumb drive.
Yeah, I have,
Oh,
I have
more.
128 now. I have a
Yeah.
small one. Like it's very small. You can put it inside your laptop just in
Yeah.
case I'm on the road. I need a little extra,
Yeah,
which I'm learning I may need
yeah,
because I'm running around out of space. But I have the obviously terabyte stuff on the side at home.
yeah,
That I just dump let's say I edited everything for 6 months, and then drive's full. I pull off the older stuff, put it on the storage at home, and it stays there. I clear the computer up.
Yeah.
Because someone asked me for something, I want a photo from 2019.
Yeah.
I can find it for you. Take me some time because my organization was terrible.
Yeah.
I had
Before.
it's still bad.
How's it now?
Really?
Oh, it's still bad, eh?
I'm learning now.
Yeah.
Because now I'm learning how to make the
I saw
software.
I saw your organization's crazy, like compared to us.
Oh, it is very technical. But at the beginning, it was a mess.
Yeah.
And I hadn't had time to go back and fix it. So I'm like, I'm going to fix that for. What's the point of going back 2018, 2019 and
But
fixing
people
it?
still want it.
If people say, I want the raw from this year I think,
Do
unfortunately.
you charge to find it, or just give
No,
them?
I'm already on the computer. I'm going to charge them more money to find
If
the
Vito was a
photo.
photographer, it'd be like, yo, there's actually a
Like $20 to go back.
$70 charge, lookup fee, right?
No. Someone had it back. Someone had, unfortunately,
Shout out Vino, right?
sleeping back there.
This guy's back there.
He's
not
working.
on the
He's working
episode
hard.
there. Yeah, he's working hard back there. Yo, Vito, what are you doing?
I'm working on the channel art.
Yeah.
This guy's hustling. This hustling.
No, sadly, someone had to email me, DM me saying, I think their wife or somebody died. They had a bill that I shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
a long time ago. I think in the Gold's Gym parking lot.
Mm.
Yeah, I shot the car there. I had no idea.
Yeah.
It gives me a year to go. My wife died or whatever. I
Oh,
had this
shit.
photo printed. I guess for some whatever thing. I was like, jeez. I had to go back and find that.
You're happy you didn't delete
Exact
the raw,
photo.
eh?
But I was already saving.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
terabyte drive.
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
3
yeah.
terabyte running. Cause I had to keep it for a long time. But I was
You
like,
could probably charge like $50 for that search.
no. I wasn't trying
I'm
to
joking.
That humbled me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, people do die.
Yeah.
Their cars are left behind.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So imagine now he spends all his money on a car, and he's happens in the States. You see that sometimes. These crazy.
You had to
bills.
bury me with the car. Legit, you had to bury me with
It's
the
a big
car.
lot. But yeah, it's pretty much what happened. And I'm like, all right. So from that day on, I was like, storage is my primary thing. Because one day someone will come back to you and say, hey, I need this photo from 3 years ago. Do you have it for me?
Yeah. So I don't know if you mentioned the brand names.
Oh,
that you
the
use?
brand. I use
You go to?
Kingston. Is
Yeah.
it Kingston?
Kingston.
I use for my camera because I'm not. SanDisk, I've failed. They broken pieces.
Yeah.
But Kingston has never failed me yet for.
So the
for cameras.
the hard drive and the SD good too. or no?
Camera. The hard drives. I bought them so long ago. I don't remember what the brand they are.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't think they're Seagate.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
they're Kingston. Because
Kingston.
Seagate's made me shake a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't sleep at night with those things.
Yeah.
What about Samsung?
Sometimes they've been around long enough. I can probably go with that.
The
Yeah.
T5s are solid, bro.
I haven't had T5 yet. The small one I have is a small blue one. I have a small blue one actually.
Yeah. I have the blue one and we have the black one together.
Yeah, so that one I have for the road.
Yeah.
The quick Type C.
Yeah.
You never know you're on the road. You may need to new marks for space.
Yeah.
You never know. If
Yeah.
someone says, "Oh, can I have some content?" or they say you're doing something, you have to breaks
Yeah.
the content. For backing up photos at shows, I don't do that. I have backed up in my laptop, but then it's like, if something with my laptop were to go bad, I would lose content,
Yeah.
but not as much as I would lose if I didn't back it up on another drive.
Oh, okay.
So I spent the money on the hardware, like $300-400 on a what do you call this, PCI? I think it's called. I forget the name of them.
Yeah.
It's been a while for me, but it's like those super fast plug-in hard drives
Okay.
for
Okay.
your laptops.
Yeah.
Put one of those in, and then I have the SSD in there. So I know that 1 terabyte in the laptop is never failed me yet. Not a single.
okay.
It's blinked once at me.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's my backup on the laptop. And then when I get home, I know, okay, I'm done. This content is finishing editing. Everything's in a folder.
Yeah.
I put, let's say, Heaven's Civic onto my home drive.
Yeah.
Well, the big storage, 16 terabytes, and never moves again.
Okay.
But certain things, like I even have stuff from the videos with that Datsun.
Yeah.
I still got that.
Pictures?
The video and the pictures.
Don't lie.
Because I was looking for something the other day for somebody else.
Yeah.
Aaron boosted. He had the Civic that was crazy fast.
Yeah.
It was very it was built for fast.
You have videos from like me actually reviewing it?
I think we're doing that. We're in that parking lot doing that shoot with multiple camera shoot. We're doing.
I would love that.
I'm going to dig it up for you. I think I came across. I was looking for something specific, and since my organization, my skill of organizing wasn't so good, I kind of just tossed everything places.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
labeled them. I labeled everything, but
I'm gonna get it from you in by the end of this year.
yeah, I have it still sitting there. But I have a lot of stuff. And storage wise, I would say get backup, get a cloud drive. Google's legit.
Yeah.
If you're mobile,
Yeah.
for me, if I'm in the States and someone says I need a picture,
The interface is just amazing.
it works.
Google.
Even my website, I'm like, do I really need a website right now?
Yeah.
Because it costs a lot more money. Google Drive people are happy
Yeah.
because they want to download the photo before they screenshot
Yeah.
the website.
Sharing is amazing on Google
Sharing,
Drive.
Even I did the tuner spirit stuff. I loaded a couple hundred, like 500-600 photos in there.
Yeah.
I'm like, here's a folder. Took me a long time, a couple
Yeah.
weeks, but
Yeah.
it's done.
Yeah.
There's no more. But like people use WeTransfer. A lot of people use WeTransfer.
What's
like,
WeTransfer?
It's like a quick transfer. Like it's like, let's say you do wedding photos.
Yeah.
Or not wedding. Like you do I don't know, a random shoot.
Yeah.
Some Tinder photos, for example.
Okay.
Whatever.
That's actually a thing.
As a
That's the thing.
that's
yeah.
the thing.
Oh yeah. That's
That's
the
the
thing.
thing. Wow.
And I say I'm only one time. We're not gonna meet each other again. So
Yeah.
one time, quick little transaction.
Yeah.
I say WeTransfer here.
Okay.
But Google Drive, I like to have people. I know people use WeTransfer for car photos,
Yeah.
but like Google Drive, that people have actually have repeat customers over the years. They would ask me, "Hey," or you scroll up to that chat we had with that folder and click on it, and it's still active.
Oh, okay.
So whatever folder I give you,
You
will
can
always
just-
be active
The access can just stay.
forever.
Yeah.
Unless if I move it around, then people come back and say, "Hey, it moved." I was like, "Sorry, here's a new link."
Oh, okay.
'Cause I do move stuff around sometimes. I gotta reorganize stuff just for structure wise. But
Yeah.
but now I got a system. Like you can go to 2019 and the folder will be still there.
And it's super affordable. Like, what do we pay? $4 a month or something? $4 or $5 a month?
You use cold storage. It's a one-time purchase. Just put it on an SSD, one of those with the T5s.
Yeah.
Put your like RAWs, label it RAWs, and put it away. I leave it as final copies.
Okay.
Or put like I would do for my photos would be like say a Heaven photo for his photo shoot, right? Heaven Civic. I'll put the RAWs in there. I'll put the low res for website, and I'll put the high res for printing, and that folder's together.
Okay.
So anytime
Yeah.
he asks for a specific photo of a certain angle, I know
Yeah.
exactly which folder to go to.
Yeah.
Everything's there. I'm not looking. Before I had like a low, high somewhere else, high quality, all the names again. I was like, I can't keep up because now I may find one folder, I can't find the other one. So better off to have everything. One person, let's say for today's video, everything in one folder. The RAWs, the pictures, the audio, everything.
That's how we did. I think that's how we did that in the beginning.
Yeah.
We're
And
just
now
like all over the place.
Depends on
no,
what works
it's
for you
actually
guys.
pretty divided up pretty properly now.
Yeah.
It's like episode 1, episode 2, episode.
No, but we-
Whatever-
we do
sorry,
yeah.
Whatever works for you guys is different,
Yeah,
obviously. But
Yeah.
I learned that storage is a lot more important than you realize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lost a lot of money on camera gear
Yeah.
and tripod stuff. Buy a
And
good
storage.
tripod.
How about lighting?
Amazon's doing a good job with the newer stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
I think our lighting is from Amazon as well.
Yeah, they're doing good. If
Yeah.
you want to spend, if you want good lighting, go to the store.
Yeah.
Like
Do you when you do car photography, like, do you have to have a light or is it all natural lighting and everything?
the thing I've worked with guys that use lights. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Met a guy at Sema has 6 lights on the car.
Jeez.
Unbelievable. It was crazy. And I've met guys that do like that soft light stuff like that. It's cool, but I like natural lighting. I like being forced to work with what I have.
Yeah.
I like that challenge of be like, oh, we're using this spot. It's terrible. But you got to make it work. Because shooting meets and shows, they're always crammed, no space, people walking. So I learned, hey, why don't I just pick a location for a photo shoot? Meet me here. And nowadays I scout it because you have security issues. You have gates that may be open or closed.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I go 20, 30 minutes beforehand, check it out. Or I go the week before,
Yeah.
drive around it, check it. Before I do this, I would park at one spot and see how long before security shows up.
Yeah.
I would time it. There's too much heist movies, but still. I would watch it and see, okay, 30 minutes. Or I say, you got to get out of here. I'm like, all right. So I'll come out the next week with a different car. I'm like, we go here to shoot. We got 5 minutes before security comes.
Yeah.
And you got to get out.
Mm.
So all that is like a lot of setting up. Even like, VIP Markham, the tunnel, where everyone shoots there. Those guys knew me.
Yeah.
Because when they sit behind that community, they sit by the theater, they sit in the
Yeah,
corner.
yeah.
I'll tell the guy, okay, bring the car in here, and I'll shoot it quickly and then take off.
Mm.
So I would see the guy get up and look at me. He would look at me and lock eyes with me. He knows you know how to do this. But I had a system going already. I'm like, okay, roll up, shoot 5 photos, go around the block, wait 2 minutes, come back. And he would be there. He'd get up every time, looking, knowing it was me again. Like, I can't use that spot no more.
Yeah.
But that's just a lot of it. All of it is, say, learning, guessing, trying ideas. Scouting is a big deal.
Yeah.
And storage is more important than anything else.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
That's a sick question.
That's a public school question.
Yeah. But like, I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
No. It's more of a like looking forward and planning. You can plan all you want, but
Exactly.
like I look how our lives change so differently from what we
Yeah,
planned.
yeah.
YouTuber, for
Yeah.
cars. And I was like, I'll be a car photographer,
Mm.
but like it doesn't work that easy. There's a lot of time. Like even though 5-6 years in,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, there's now I'm seeing the next level
Yeah.
of car photographers. I'm like, I'm not even close to these guys yet.
Yeah.
I gotta start striving for more.
Do you set like goals for yourself for like 1 year, 5 year, anything like that, or not?
My goal is to do better than the last shoot.
For sure, yeah.
So I'll do it like
every day is better.
As long as you're moving forward.
Like I print a post. Sometimes I have prints in my wife knows. I have prints in the basement.
Yeah.
I look at it, I can see like, don't do that again.
Okay.
Or I'll change a print, put something else up, and have other people's prints in my basement.
Yeah.
That I like their photos. I was like, I'll print it, put it on my wall, and like Mark Miller, I'm a big fan of Mark Miller's stuff because his detail work is
Really?
he has the tones. The older camera he has is just
Crazy.
you know it's his photo by seeing it. Just you don't even need the watermark. It's just you know. So he shot my car. We're going to New Jersey, I think. And he shot my car when we're driving there.
CJR.
Yeah, with his basic bags and wheels.
Basic bags and wheels.
Basic. But 5 years, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not planning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go not day by day, but I'm married now, so I can't do wild. Just go do all kind of wild stuff. But in the sense of like, I'm gonna keep doing the photography thing. Keep adjusting, move around. I'm like, all right, I see merch stuff is doing good, but I know that I cannot give 100% to merch because these guys give 110% to merch.
Yeah.
They're pumping out new designs every week.
Yeah.
Doing all these different sales, all kinds of stuff.
This is volume, right?
It's volume. They're making a lot of money. I'm like, I can make a lot of money, yeah, but then I have to give something up.
Yeah.
And a lot of my time is spent. Even I don't edit it for a couple of days because I can't. Sometimes looking at the computer.
You'd rather focus on your craft?
Yeah, I'm looking at the computer. I'm like, I don't want to do this right now. So
Yeah.
I won't edit for 2-3 days because I can't. Because I'll just put out crappy work.
Yeah.
I can't take the photo back because I sent photos out to somebody. I'm like, you know what? Hold off. Let me redo those for you. And then next time I can product, same photo, same color, same raw photo, much better.
Okay.
Just the frame of mind I was in at the time, I wasn't right for that.
Yeah.
Why are you so, I guess, dedicated to your craft? I guess.
I think I found something that I like.
Yeah.
It's weird because growing up, like, when I was a mechanic, I was growing up in high school. I was like, they do what you love and whatever. It's like, all right, you do what you love, don't work a day in your life. I was like, foolishness.
Yeah.
Looking back, I'm like, that's pure foolishness.
You're like, that's a Hallmark card.
Yeah,
right?
But you're younger. You're 18, 19 years old. Okay, you don't know much.
Yeah.
And then looking back, you're like, we're idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I remember I was like, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do car reviews. I'm gonna be famous, and I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna get a mortgage, and
Yeah, you have this set of mind.
Yeah.
So it's happening. Funny thing is, my parents met in a darkroom photography. Film photography. They met in an actual darkroom.
Say a word. That's crazy.
So
yeah,
it's funny now that I'm shooting cars.
Yeah.
Your parents were?
My parents. That's how they met back in the day in Jamaica.
They met in a dark room.
They don't film. The red
and as a
room.
kid, you didn't want to be a photographer? Is
Huh?
that not?
No, he doesn't get what a red. You know what a dark room is?
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
the dark room. Yeah, yeah.
For the
They met in a dark room.
That's what they met.
Like, were they like
They're
working? In one?
coworkers.
No way.
Yeah,
And then now you're like, that's so trippy.
it's weird now. Now I got into film photography.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing I recommend for any digital photographer to film
Why is
Okay.
that?
because it slows you down.
Yeah.
So people know I shoot like crazy. I shoot like a couple hundred,
Yeah.
1,000 photos a weekend, easy.
Yeah.
No, but then I did film, and it brought me so slow because now I got film. I got 24 shots sometimes, 36 shots, or 12 on some cameras. And
So you're more selective and more
you
intentional.
gotta be
with
very, very specific.
shoots.
Because when you pull that trigger, you lose $3, $4, $5.
Jeez.
Because you don't get it developed. You gotta buy the film, develop it, and then get it scanned. There's more steps. So I have my old, I think, early 1900s camera I used. And I got it for $100. It was a lucky buy. And I'll spend 15 minutes. Even though we're in Banff. I'm sitting on top of the hill, I guess, the road down there. Other 15 minutes. People want to sit on the bench. I was like, no. I'm sitting here. I'm standing here. Getting this exactly lined up. The right framing. Plus the car is now moving through traffic. Trucks are coming through. You got to time it right. Because once you pull that trigger, that's it.
Yeah.
You can't. There's no, I'm going to retake it. No. I may do 1 or 2 retakes. I make a mistake on rolling something or adjusting something. But it's more of like, I love doing it for that. Because doing film, I'm like, oh, this is much more my pace. I like, because you got to, every shot.
That's where your real passion's at.
Yeah, because I'm like, this is for real. Like, you can't.
You like being in the dark room?
No, I don't do that stuff. No, I can't afford that all the chemicals and like. So you're doing your washroom. I was like, I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah.
I'll pay the guy that does it all day every day because that's how he does for the last 30 years.
I miss that art of taking pictures, bro. Back in the day, like taking the pictures, going to the camera store,
A lot of kids doing
having
it now.
developed.
It's
Really,
coming back.
Wow.
I went there one day and some kids, one boy and 3 girls came out of the store and he was so excited. Him dropping it off, he was like, you see his face. The girls didn't get it, but I could see in his face the excitement of him dropping the film off.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you got.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes we shoot in dark spots. I shot at Import Expo in the dark corner, a black car. I went for the full extreme.
Yeah.
I went for it. I was like, I'm shooting this black car.
Do they still have those camera stores? You get like if I were to get like a disposable camera.
Yeah.
Take some pictures.
Natural Color Lab in Marco. Yeah,
Is it
he's
expensive?
Ivan. No. It's a reasonable price.
Yeah.
He's a really cool guy because he'll give you. He's like, hey, I got this film expired. You want to try this out? I'm like, all right, I'll try this out.
And he sells probably disposable cameras and shit there.
Yeah, disposable cameras. Just go to the store.
How much are they now? Like $20, $30?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but if you buy, like, I got my Canon, the one I wanted to keep forever. I use it today too.
Yeah.
That one I got it for like $90. That thing is worth $300 now.
Oh. You bought it at Value Village, right?
No. I was on Kijiji one night and the guy posted it. I was looking for one. I was looking for any old film camera. I got one from like the wartime one I got as well.
Yeah.
It like passed down. It's like a hand leather stitch.
That's crazy. Yeah.
All right, let's skip it.
Bro, those things are going up like crazy in value right now, eh?
Yeah.
It's
crazy value.
yeah.
But I wasn't buying it for value. I was buying it for education.
Yeah.
I want to learn. The best way to learn is having it in your hand and using it.
Yeah.
That one I opened it once and closed it back. I was like, this thing is so old. I ain't using it.
Yeah.
It's like dust and shit comes out of it.
I had to open it and I moved something. It was like ticking away for like hours. I was like, I don't know what I did with this thing. I'll leave this thing alone. But yeah, I got the Canon for like, my wife drove out to get Pickering one night.
Yeah.
Picked it up. I was like, yeah, I knew it was my basement, whatever. My grandfather or somebody died.
Yeah.
And we're clearing out stuff. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. So I scooped that thing super cheap.
$90.
$90 came with a lens, couple lenses, came with some old rolls. I threw them out because I don't
Next time you go come across those ones, like if this is their grandfather died and shit, ask them if their grandfather wrote down the estate and what they're doing with their grandfather's house.
I'll let you know.
That's a nice referral bonus.
Oh, these old houses, like they have like, their grandparents die in, and they go clearing through stuff. They find some old film cameras.
They find some crazy shit out there.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of film stuff I find, and then from there it's more like now it's like $300 for that camera online. It's crazy. I was like, I'm never selling this thing.
Yeah.
Because it never misfires. It always hits every time. And now I'm collecting Canon lenses for that to match it. I found one in Banff. Went to some weird church thrift store, just out of curiosity.
That's where you find all the crazy shit.
And on the main street of Banff, like, let's go in here for fun. Look around and like cool stuff. And I saw the camera case. I was like,
no way.
This the Canon lens. It's like it was 70 to 210 or something. Very specific. It's Canon legit Canon leather case, original, everything original. It's like $100 and something. I was like, I don't know. I'm here. I was like, a lot of money spent on a lens. Then I think it said on the list it came with a UV filter and da-da-da-da.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, all right, cool. So I asked the lady, open the case. Went to the front and I'm like, hey, it has a UV filter in there. He's like, oh, okay, $95. I was like, okay. And I took it. That thing is so crisp.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. Like, imagine shooting back in, like, I think it's from 1990.
Jeez.
Around that time when the Olympics.
Those are the best times to be alive.
1990. That's what, it was like. It's camera's as old as me, like 89, 90. So I'm like very old camera.
Yeah.
Like it was like towards the end, stopped building them, but it was like shooting the film is just that camera's much different. The noise it makes, and then I get to the digital. It's not as special.
Yeah.
Digital's fun. I think digital's you bring with your buddies, hang out, shoot some fun stuff.
Yeah.
But when you have the film, it's more like sometimes the film camera is every shot's appreciated.
Yeah.
Like this, every shot.
It's a process.
You don't in the digital ones, disposable ones, you may miss, but even the blurry ones are still cool.
Yeah.
Like even like I think Jonah Raw, I'm a big fan of his work, his vibe of stuff. He has like the film stuff is very crisp. A lot of guys do film that, and I'm like big fan of.
A lot of the kids these days are switching to film.
Yeah, because it's getting pricier, but in the sense of it's
cool now.
It's cool and trendy, but some guys can make some beautiful art with it because there's no editing. They're getting the light as.
But don't people upload it and edit it?
You can do. I can edit if I want, but I want to show the actual. This is what it looks like in real life. Yeah, and I did not touch a photo.
You don't even say anything. You just post it and you start snapping, right?
I did. I started posting I put a whole shot once, a whole set of photos of all raw film. And film has a better color. Like it gets everything. There's nothing really blowing out when you get it right.
Yeah,
everything is perfect.
Okay.
It's like looking with your eye, but with a little bit of grain. The grain, obviously, because it's film. But you look at it like, yep, that's about right. Digital, it's enhanced a little bit. It's been tampered with. The film it's the guy in the film room doing the work for you. Yeah, because he does it all day, every day for his whole life. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, yo, your passion for this is like me with investing. Really? It's just like I'm obsessed with it.
And investing, like, I looked into it, I was like, not for me.
Yeah.
So I went
you gotta get somebody to do it for you, man.
Yeah, someone's there. Dude, take my money.
It's just there's so many layers to it. Yeah, like you just like when you're passionate about something, you just like
You obsess over it.
You obsess over it,
Yeah.
right?
I do a lot of Valley Village.
Yeah.
I do a lot of. I take a break sometimes because it gets a little
I've done that
pricey.
too. I flipped like a couple board games or something.
I find a lot of things from there.
Yeah.
A lot of odd things you find, like camera stuff I find there too.
You found BRZ taillights and shit.
No, I sold those actually. Don't worry.
No way.
Sold them a couple days ago.
No
yeah,
way.
sold them a couple days ago.
Jeez.
But the thing was, it was cut. The wires were cut.
Yes.
So I had to find the right connector.
Supra Skyline.
Ooh. Which Skyline? Which Supra? Which generation we're talking here?
Fuck. MK4 Supra and a 99 2000 R34 Skyline GTR.
Give me the Skyline.
Why?
I've been in both. I like the Skyline better.
Skyline's more like. Is it because Paul Walker?
No, it's more refined compared to the Supra.
Yeah, makes sense.
For me,
Yeah.
Supra's like the Skyline's more.
Yeah.
There's no words for that.
Yeah. No,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
When
Supra's-
he said it, I was like, yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
Skyline's more my kind of technicality. It's more techy for me.
I feel like the Supra is more like hardcore, and then the Skyline's more. Skyline's still hardcore, but it's more like more refined.
Yeah, it's
More
more of a
refined.
tuner, and the Supra's more of a muscle.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
kind of,
Huh.
yeah.
Next question.
Stance or track stance?
Ooh, I'm gonna heat for
Slammed
this.
or track stance?
I'm gonna heat for this one. Originally, I like slammed originally. 'Cause
Yeah,
I grew up
same.
doing. I like slammed.
Before.
Impractical.
Yeah.
I did it again. I just slammed my car.
Hmm.
But track stance, when it's done right, there's a lot of cars
Looks
that
really good.
they're not done right.
Looks
Some-
really good.
but-
Functional. Doesn't rub too much.
When you can see that rolling and you can say that's track stance and you know
Yeah.
that's when it's done right.
I love that.
When it's like you said, JC Motorsports guys. When he does his track builds, you know it's a track build when you see it.
Yeah.
Like, you can hear it. It's
Yeah.
not too flashy.
Yeah.
You got stickers on the side, like the CSCS stickers on it,
Yeah.
and it's fit right. These guys drive the car from their house to the track, lap it, win awards, drive right back home with their family in it. I like that.
Okay.
But at the same time, I like stancy cars
Yeah.
because it's just the chaos of it. It's just I did it for myself for the CHR. I put a static because I want to have some fun.
I figured he was gonna say stance because he was talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite,
Yeah.
but I appreciate a good track stance.
Yeah.
Not a lot of guys do it. There's a lot
Okay.
of stance guys though.
Okay. So, last question. Static or bags?
All right, I tried both.
Yeah.
I'm a static person.
Yo, why? Why
okay.
though? Why though?
I love bags.
Because I want to go bags for the next build. So.
I had 3 years of bags.
Yeah.
4 years of bags. I loved it.
Hmm.
But for me, it's like, it's when you gotta pull up or you park. If you don't air out and people know you're on bags, you're getting called out.
Really?
It's a joke. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
pull up to a mall and someone's like, "Hey, it's a spokes car," and it's not aired out. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You spent all this money on air right.
So why aren't you airing out every time? You just don't care.
It's
After
like
a
you go to
while.
the grocery store, quick minute. You
Yeah,
roll, you just
yeah,
whipping
yeah.
it, pulling no frills real quick, right?
Like you go to Norfolk, you're like.
I used to, closer to my house, I do it all the time. I roll up to no frills and park air out. I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I get in the car.
Yeah.
I'm going 2-minute drive. It's
And,
ridiculous.
and it adds to its wear and tear, right?
Yeah, but so far I had no problems. I'm luckily blessed like that. I had no problems with my air ride. But I was like,
But people actually have issues with the air ride and shit, right?
it's hit or miss.
Yeah.
It happens, right? But me personally, I like static because I want to drive the car further. Like,
Yeah.
I want to have some fun.
Wait. Why? What do you mean drive further? Like, is there like a limit that you can't?
No.
drive the
On
static?
bags, like for me, having CHR, it's not a common car. If it's a Civic or BRZ, I can be stuck in the States somewhere and say I need a BRZ bag. Boom, someone be nearby. But for a CHR bag, who am I calling for that? I gotta order that in from Japan or from a US place. That could be overnight. It would take a while, so I'm stranded. So static wise, it is impractical sometimes. I don't drive my car much anymore, anyways. I got a scooter. Scooters are legit. But I'll say, yeah, static. I like static better. It's just bags are fun, a lot of fun. But static's just you can appreciate a good static car when seeing it driven. You're like, okay, this person got that just right, and it fits right. Bags is
All right.
it was fun. Yeah.
All right. So also to the kid who's listening or watching right now who's looking to become a photographer, doesn't matter what they're trying to do, like car photography or any photography. What would you recommend that they
Any advice?
They do? Any advice to that kid?
Words of wisdom, anything.
Bring your camera everywhere when it's safe.
What do you mean by when it's safe?
When it's safe. Trust me. 'Cause you bring your camera some places and you put it down, someone can snag it.
Yeah.
You leave it in your car, someone sees through your window, they steal it. And then my car broke in and do before. Not for the camera, but for when I was younger. For other stuff. But I learned Bring your camera everywhere because you never know. I met another film guy on a
Yeah.
big, huge camera. I forget his name. Amazing film photographer.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, would you bring your camera everywhere? I'm like, he's like, yeah, I bring the huge thing everywhere. So you never know what you can shoot. And if
True.
I'll show you his page after, if you see his photos, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, you bring your camera everywhere you go. Shoot as much as you can go. Like,
What about the printer thing?
printer down the road?
Down the road, okay.
To get yourself a little bit established first, have a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
clientele, and then get a printer. Unless you're really good at doing, you're that confident, I'm not gonna tell people what to do.
Yeah.
Do what you want. If you want to print podcast photos, go for it.
And then storage?
Storage wise, use
It's more.
Google.
It's the most important thing, right?
Storage is
Or-
more important than anything else.
Yeah.
You gotta put your stuff somewhere.
All right.
Don't be erasing memory cards. Don't be using your memory cards as storage. I know who that is. I'm gonna call their name out, but they use their camera card as a storage card. I was like, don't do that.
One more question.
Yeah.
How do you on the days that you don't want to make your posts or do your edits or whatever? How do you stay motivated to keep going?
I've done it long enough. I can say, I think for myself personally, I know that I'll get back to it.
Yeah.
So at one point, I took a week off.
Yeah.
So I know eventually something that I have to do. If I stop doing it,
Yeah.
your mind falls off. Like when winter break comes for car season, I realize springtime people run out of content. So I would say is shoot a lot of content.
So you have stuff to post.
Because winter comes here in Canada.
Especially in Canada. Yeah.
We're not in
I didn't even
Florida.
think about that.
Yeah.
We're not in Florida where you can shoot any
Yeah.
time of the day. No. It's Canada. Cars are out for this much time. Grab as much as you can because by now I have enough content for 2 years. If I wanted to stop shooting,
Jeez, that's crazy.
I could just stop shooting for 2 years and I still post fresh content. People get
Wow.
annoyed at the same,
Yeah.
different angles of the same car, but it will not be the same exact photo again ever. So I like to make sure best advice I can say: bring your camera everywhere, get good storage, and just don't be scared to ask questions.
Awesome. Well, if anybody wanted to reach out to you, I guess they can reach out to you via Instagram.
Yep.
We'll put your links and everything down below. If
In
you guys
bio.
made it this far, yes.
You made it as far as long.
Yeah.
I'm
If you guys
sorry.
made it if you guys made it this far, if you guys are on Spotify, make sure you guys do give us a 5-star rating. Share it with whoever you think that would enjoy it. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you guys do like the video. Comment down below what your favorite part about the podcast was, who you want us to get on the podcast. Share it with your people as well. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button as well, so you guys can see our podcasts that come out. We have full episodes that drop every other Thursday. And until then, what is possible, bro?
Wealth is possible
There we go. There we go.
in photography.
Yeah. and
stick to it.
photography is possible.
Just stick to it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you guys are on Spotify, take it easy. You guys can follow us on.
You already said that shit. Well, yeah.
No. I'm sorry.
Keep going, yeah.
All right, guys. Take it easy. And you guys can also follow us on Instagram as well. We have nice little reels and stuff of all the nuggets that we have here. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Take it easy. Wealth is possible. See you guys next time. Bye.